All right. Hey, everybody.
How's everybody doing?
Anybody in here? Everybody try to come in this morning and ain't coming back. Sorry about that, everybody. Yeah, had it set for AM instead of PM. But we're here now.
Yeah, I didn't even see that until I looked at it.
Yeah, Moto said he tried to catch me and couldn't do it. Hey, Mr. G. Call Mr. G, Mr. Snowman.
Excuse me.
Man, 5 people watching. Where everybody at? Call your brother. Call your mama.
All the notifications are going out now, so it's all right. There's Moto.
Yeah, Moto. Moto is on his way home.
Hello, Mr. G, Jamin,
Jamin.
Rick.
Evil Rick.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
What up? What up? So what has everybody done today? Playing the snow, the rain. Some people get to getting 70 something degree weather.
Yeah. Tomorrow's gonna be 80 down here.
Let's move to Florida.
Yeah.
Yep, let's move to Florida where it's 80 degrees tomorrow.
All year round.
It ain't all. Yeah, well, yeah. Except for
Further
a few.
south you go.
Further south you go. You get down in the Keys, it don't get blown about 70, except a few times a year.
The first summer I was down here in 2021, it was like it didn't go under 100 degrees in Cape Coral for like 3 weeks.
I can handle that right at the moment.
Yeah, I know.
At least for about 2 days.
Yeah, it was warm today.
Yeah, Moto. Start calling Mr. G Moto. Yeah, I can handle the heat, but I don't know, every day, all day. At least here where I'm at, I can always go north to get away from the heat if I got too hot.
Well, you go from air conditioning to air conditioning to air conditioning. You never leave the air conditioning. I mean,
Yeah,
unless you're going outside walking or you're at the beach. It depends on what you like doing. You like riding around. It's nice. You go from one place
yeah.
to the other, and it's breezy and windy. And you get off the bike, you go into the air conditioner.
We had a hog meeting a couple years ago up North Virginia. Record breaking temperatures. I've seen 105 on the signs when we went by.
Yeah,
Hot, Lord have mercy, it was hot.
yeah, it's hot.
Even at the motel where they're having the thing going on, they told us don't park on the asphalt.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
the
because
kickstands.
the kickstand, the kickstand will melt down in the asphalt and the bike fall over.
Yeah,
A lot of people didn't listen.
yeah, huh?
So I
Yeah,
pulled along the curve and I had my kickstand actually on the concrete.
yeah,
It
yeah,
don't get too hot for me, brother. I
yeah.
know it,
No doubt.
Mr. G. I like it about 80.
Yeah, it's nice.
You know,
It's manageable.
yeah, it's manageable. But when you get above 90 and 95, anything above 95, man,
Well, I mean, you got to understand that's what Florida's about. It's hot. You
Oh, I
know,
know it
and
is.
you got to get used to going from AC to AC to AC to AC. I mean, your cars, you got to have your car up and up on AC and your AC system charged and your house,
Yeah.
whatever house units, wall units, window units, central, whatever you got.
Yeah, Florida would be a good place for a good AC tech.
Yeah.
Hey, Lolly, come on in. All of you, come on in. We got room. Links at the top of the page.
I haven't seen Thomas around.
I ain't seen Tom. Nope, I haven't.
Does anyone see Thomas around? He's been MIA a couple days, I think.
Yeah,
What's up, Diane Breed? How are you, man?
yeah. Hey, Dying Breed, how you doing, buddy? I ain't seen Ray Moto live today, this afternoon either.
Yeah, he was at the doctor. I think was that this morning. He was at the doctor.
Yeah, I think he's not feeling.
100%. Everybody's getting sick.
That
John
time of
was,
year.
John wasn't feeling good. Lolly
Yeah,
wasn't feeling good.
it's that
Roy
time of
wasn't
year.
feeling good.
Well, like here, a week ago it was 75 degrees. Now it's 30.
Yeah.
It's the Wakahumonia. Y'all like that? The Wakahumonia?
Walking pneumonia.
Yeah, the walking. Yeah, somebody they'll think of another name. Ever since COVID, they done come out with about 15 things you need to get a shot for.
Pneumonia's water in the lungs. That's all pneumonia is.
Yeah, the
Fluid in the lungs.
pneumonia. The pneumonia.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Hey, we got 10 folks watching. All right, the ones that watch it ain't said nothing. Let us know you out there. Give us a thumbs up or something. We need to get Lolly on here. That'll attract everybody.
Yeah, Lolly.
Saddle Tramp. Saddle Tramp himself. Man. He's my idol.
Saddle Tramp? Yeah, he's a cool
Saddle
dude.
Tramp. Yeah, he is, man. Love him and his wife. A new virus.
Lolly's wrapped up in. You doing the comments, Mr. Gregory?
Oh, am I supposed to be doing the comments?
I can't do the comments, Mr. Gregory.
I don't know what I'm thinking about, man. I'm in La La Land. I got Saddle Tramp on here. I done lost my mind. I'm just joking.
Lolly said she's wrapped up in the recliner right now. She doesn't
Give
feel
me
well.
let me let me get my mouse prepared here. That way I can sit back. It won't be so far up on the. I got 100%. That should last till 9 o'clock. All right, now I can sit back. Uh-oh, what the hell did I just do?
I don't know, Mr. Gregory. What'd you do?
I'm back.
All right. The Saddle Tramp going to March camp out? You know?
I don't know. I know it's his wife hurt her foot. I don't know. Haven't heard, she ain't put nothing else on Facebook about it. I don't know how she's doing. How is she doing, sir? Need to talk to you sometimes, Ray.
Mechanical stuff.
Okay. All right. I don't know if you got my phone number or not. I'll send it to you if you ain't got it. Just call me whenever you want to call me.
You guys friends on Facebook? Messenger?
Yeah. Yeah. Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do Messenger.
Messenger.
No problem. No depende. Or food that I ever have she's barefoot in the kitchen. Tell her I said, hey.
What's up, Brown Chicken?
Oh, if you do have my phone number, if you don't, I'll give it. I'll make sure you got it. But text me first, cause I get so many spam calls and all. If it's just a number, I won't answer it. But if you text me, I'll enter. I'll put it in my phone, which I think I got your. Let me look. Look and try to do the comment at the same time.
Yeah, I keep on reaching up there with the mouse and hitting them, and nothing happens.
All right, I just got it. I could have swore I had your. Could have swore I had his number, but I cleaned a lot of numbers. Well, actually, in Daytona, I lost my phone off the bike and ran over it. And when I did, I lost a lot of numbers.
Yeah.
That I did. All right, look who's home. My Valentine honey. Thank you, girlfriend. Outside. I think she's at. Let the open up door. See if she'll come back in. Hey, Brown Chicken. Oh, she might be on the bed. I don't. Everybody's gonna have to watch me eat. Oh, okay, so she is on the bed. Oh my goodness gracious!
Check that out.
Look at that.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
I know. How you been doing, sir? I know.
Okay, you guys hear me all right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right, on. I had to turn my phone off, so it was echoing back and forth.
There
Anyway, I just wanted to see if I can actually get on this anyway, I'm not gonna be on long. Just figure say hello, how you doing? You know, I figure I'd just hijack your show. Not really, but anyway,
No, it's all right. Do what you want. You
it's
stay
all
as
good.
long as you want.
That's okay. Well, I ain't gonna stay too long. You know, the woman, it's Valentine's Day and she's making Valentine's dinner, so it's be ready soon, and she's making steaks about yay big. So,
Nice.
I'm not gonna like wait around for that. Oh, look who it is.
Hey, Kim.
Hey, how you doing?
All right. How's your foot doing?
It's getting better. It's getting better. It's just taking a little bit of time. I
Cool.
got food to stir on the stove.
Oh, she's cooking. She's doing woman stuff.
I'm barefoot in the kitchen.
Barefoot in the kitchen.
better than being barefoot and pregnant.
Yeah, I guess so. Oh well. Yeah, I just wanted to holler at you sometime. Talking about mechanic stuff, having trouble with the van, man. Off and on.
Yeah, I noticed that.
I got it running, and then it wasn't running, and then I got it running again tonight, but I don't know for how long. It's carburetor stuff. It's not like an SNS or a CV carburetor where it's just no big deal. I got one of the, I guess it's an infamous carburetor that came on the van. It's a Holley 4184 barrel.
Okay.
And anyway, that's a real beast of a carb, and it's a real pain in the butt too.
Well, but it's actually one of the easiest carburetors to rebuild if you had to rebuild it.
Yeah, I guess. But then again, I've been doing some looking, and I put it this way: it's really kind of funny. I guess I'll tell you anyway. It's really kind of funny. A couple of friends of mine told me, so whatever carburetor you use on that thing, being that it's a Ford, Fords do not like Edelbrocks. They like Holleys. And I'm like, okay, whatever. And then I said, then I was looking at the difference between the two, and you could correct me if I'm wrong, because you're a professional mechanic, I imagine, judging by your videos. And me, I just do, when it comes to cars, I do Band-Aid stuff,
Yeah, same.
Just to get it going. But anyway, and I've seen that an Edelbrock is far easier to mess with because there's like one gasket. And you can work on it on the side of the road. A Holley, it's got a lot of gaskets and seals and O-rings and all kinds of stuff. And you can't work, I mean, most of the time you can't work it on the side of the road. You need a freaking shop so you can take it off and take it apart and go through it.
Yeah.
But nevertheless, when they're both tuned just right, when you put them on a street rod, the Holley will outdo the Edelbrock, even though both of them are 600 CFMs.
Yeah.
But so anyway, another friend of mine was saying, "Why don't you put an Edelbrock on it?" And I said, "Well, I was told by some guys, so these are hot rod guys. They said that Ford Motors don't like Edelbrocks." And he says, and he said to me, "What are you going to do? Take it down the drag strip?" I said, "Well, no." He said, "Well, put a darn Edelbrock on it then."
Yeah.
Which I'm like, yeah, because all I'm doing is bebop around. I just don't want to spend the money for it until.
Yeah, carburetor.
Huh?
Carburetor to carburetor.
Yeah. Anyway, it is what it is. I mean, I understand carburetors. It's just like this Holley is a freaking fortress compared to an SNS on a Harley or something like that. But anyway, I guess it just doesn't like the ethanol and the gas because it's an original part. The thing's like 40 years old, and periodically I got to pull it off. I don't know how many times I've had that thing off. I mean, I could do it in my sleep now, and I'll blow carburetor cleaner or brake cleaner through the passageways, and every once in a while I'll hear something pop when that happens, and then I put it back on and it'll run like a top again.
Okay.
I'm guessing that's built up. I don't know, heck, but yada yada yada. But they make them. I found out, and I didn't know this. I'm just kind of ignorant, but I found out that that they still make. Holley still makes carbs, and so does Edelbrock, and the alloy of metal that they are resistant to the what do you call it, that ethanol will do to a traditional carburetor.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm considering doing that. But then again, I'm real reluctant to spend the money. But anyway, and another thing is, I'm finding that I've bought two different two different rebuild kits for that Holly, and that thing, the manufacturers, I guess, unless you buy straight from the manufacturer, they can't get the gaskets right. Um, I got to take a razor blade and cut away what I don't need and modify them so they will work. But anyway, I found a scenario which I don't know if it's supposed to be like this, but I got one. Well, I guess I'd have to talk to you on the phone about it, but I don't know. It might be a visual. But on the metering block, for I don't know all the terminologies for the different passageways for fuel. But
Yeah.
on the metering block, it looks to me like the gasket blocks off one of the holes, which kind of looks like a vent to me. After I got to looking at it real hard, the new gasket I put on, because the old gasket I scraped off and didn't take notes. And anyway, so I'm thinking, because right now, you know, in the morning when it's cold, it starts up just fine, and then, but then microphone doesn't work. You talking about me? Can you hear me?
That was T-Bone.
We couldn't hear T-Bone.
Oh, okay. But anyway, ever since I put this new gasket on, if I drive it, and if I go into a store and I come out, it won't start unless I have the throttle halfway down, and then it'll fire up. But if I shut it off and then 10 seconds later and hit the key, it'll fire right up. So it didn't used to do that until after I put that new gasket on.
Yeah, they make different gaskets.
Yeah, I found that out. But the one gasket that I found that would fit didn't fit, so I made it fit, and now I got this issue. But I'm thinking one of the what do you call it? One of the idle jets or whatever, or passageways for the idling. Like I said, It looks like I guess it's supposed to have a vent to it or something like that. I don't know, but if it is, whatever vent there is, it's blocked. So I'm thinking about taking a drill bit and just drilling a hole through it, see what happens.
The gasket, yeah.
But anyway, actually that's everything I was going to tell you. But I wasn't going to tell the whole world that. But anyway, now the whole world knows.
Well, what about your fuel pump and fuel filter and?
Oh, they're fine. It's got a brass filter in the carb, and it's fine.
Okay.
And I thought about the fuel pump, and it's pumping pretty strong, because at one point when I was adjusting the float, one of the floats, I undid the screw a little bit too much, and I had gas squirting all over the place. So I was like, okay, I got fuel pressure for sure. And that also tells me that the inline filter is still good too, because if it was obstructed, it wouldn't have that kind of pressure.
Yeah.
You know? So, I mean, it was anyway. So it's not the first time I've had to mess with this carb. I've had to take it off, I don't know how many times now, but I mean, and take some kind of solvent and blow it, spray it through the jets and all that other kind of stuff, and then it'll run like a top again. In fact, I've got two different power valves. They came with two different kits, and neither one of them work in that carb. I even changed the power valve, and it didn't want to run at all. And I put the original power valve back in, and it ran fine. I was like, well, I guess that means if I ever blow that thing out, I'll never find another one like it,
Yeah.
And that's another reason why I'm thinking about changing to an Edelbrock, just because of that stuff like that.
Well, if you knew somebody that had one, you could just borrow. Edelbrock, Quadrajet, to stick on there, just see if that is your issue.
Yeah, it might be. Thing is, I don't know anybody I know one guy, but he's not running the same thing I'm doing. He's got a hopped up 302 that's meant to go hauling butt down the road. So
okay.
I want something that will handle the stock PSI or the fuel pressure. I don't need something that's so I'm thinking about like the Edelbrock 1406. It seems to be the closest to what will work, but then again, I don't know. Another thing that makes me hesitant is I'll have to modify my own fuel line and make it work. And once I do that, I'll never be able to go back to my original carb if I wanted to. I mean, I guess I could, but everything's still stock, you know.
Yeah. Still
anyway.
fuel line and all. You don't have you ain't running a rubber.
Right. What I have is the stock hard line that comes off the pump. It's got the screw, you know, it's flared on one end and it's got
Yeah.
the, you know, I've
Yeah.
seen some guys, I guess they cut the line with whatever and then they put a hose and run it around, but I won't
Yep.
I won't ever be able to run my stock carb if I do that though. Again, it would have to be like one of those all or nothing type scenarios. But it's kind of funny. I haven't made any videos on it because anyway, I probably should have. You know, probably would have got a lot of good information that way. But I just whenever you know how it is, you make videos, you might know how it is. When you just want to get
Yeah.
something fixed, and you just don't want to get the camera out and try and get that right angle. And because there's been times I come home at night after work trying to work on it in the dark and stuff. But tonight I got it running again. For now, well, I don't know for how long though.
Mm.
How's your mic, T-Bone?
Hey,
You there,
Brett,
T-Bone?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can
Yeah,
hear you a little
Can you
bit.
hear me, guys?
We can hear you.
Yeah.
Well, I've got a new setup, but isn't your van a Ford Trent?
You're going
Yeah.
in and out. You're fading in and out of.
He was asking me if my van was a Ford, but yeah, it's a Ford Econoline 150. It's got the 351 Windsor in it. So
Yeah, my suggestion, because I have run those 351s before. I've run Eldebrock and Holly. If I was you, I would try to find me a good, clean stock Motorcraft to put back on it.
that's the
Because
thing,
you're not going to be running it down the drag strip.
right? And that's the thing. What I found out in the early 80s, I don't know about the 70s. See, this one's got the stock carb that came on it. And the reason why I say that is number one, just by how the fuel line goes to it, and even on the bowl, it's casted on there that says made by Holley for Motorcraft. So apparently Ford had outsourced their 4 barrels to Holley
Yeah.
back in those days.
Yeah.
And I even tried it. Here's the funny thing. I even tried another carburetor. I bought a brand new carburetor from O'Reilly's, and it said Holley on there for Motorcraft, but I can tell by a few different characteristics that it was not the same. And I hooked the thing up, and the darn thing didn't even want to run. I mean, it would fire up, but wouldn't hit on all 8s. And then I would check the on both. On the primary bowl and the secondary bowl, they got a little plug on the side where you can just take it off and see, adjust your fuel level there. And no matter where I would adjust my float, I couldn't even get fuel to come out the bowls.
Was it a reman or a new one?
I'm guessing, I don't know. I'm guessing it was probably either or. The way the adjustment screw and nut for the float level, once I cracked it loose to adjust the nut, that was another thing. I couldn't tighten it back up without fuel squirting all over the place.
Wow.
And it's just the way it was put together was with some cheap gaskets and O-rings. I finally got fed up with it because I fought with it for a week, and I pulled it off and took it back to O'Reilly's and I said, look, I can't use this, and they gave me the money back. So I just been fighting with my original one. So
I've never had any luck with reman carburetors.
Yeah, I've never owned a Ford and a Holley that ever worked.
Yeah,
Now, I've had Mustangs.
Mr.
I've had
Gregory,
Mustangs
turn on
and I've run
T-Bone's
Edelbrock
automatic
and
mic
had way
adjustment.
more.
Yeah.
I've had way more luck out of it.
My experience with Holley's, like this is the first carbureted vehicle I've had in 20 years. I've messed with them a lot back when I was younger, and I have all the bad luck I've had with carburetors have always been with Holley's, and I just thought it was just the nature of the beast. I had a Chrysler motor with a little 4-cylinder, a 2-barrel Holley, and that thing acted up. You had to bring it chocolate and flowers for it to act right. And then I had, and I want to say in 1999, I had an 82 Ford van with a 302 in it, and it had a stock carburetor on it. Motorcraft ran great. And then me being dumb, not knowing any better, I was at AutoZone, and I saw an advertisement for one of the really shiny 2-barrel Holley performance carburetors, and me being dumb with not knowing everything yet, like I don't know now. I bought that and put that on there. I had nothing but trouble with that thing, so I took it back because there was a warranty. They gave me another Holley, and I ran it for almost a year, and it just wouldn't act right. And I finally took it off and went back to the parts store. So just give me a Motorcraft Ford carburetor that's meant for this motor. And they gave it to me, and the thing ran like a charm ever since then. Even every Chrysler I've had that was carbureted ran fine, as long as it wasn't a Holley. But apparently, I guess that's just a Holley thing. Maybe they're not junk. Maybe they're just too finicky for somebody like me that's kind of simple-minded. With I like ABC, not equals pi times this power to that power, and yada 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 yada.
Well, the Hollies are kind of like the old shovel heads. If you've got a good shovel head, you got a great shovel head. But if you got a bad one, you're working on it all the time.
Yeah, that's kind of like what I was telling my wife. I said, what are the odds of this? I said, so this van is acting just like my shovel head. And now, actually, my shovel head runs better than that van. Well, I don't want to say better, but I've had to work on about both just as much, and mostly with this van, it's been carburetor stuff. Yeah. I mean, I've chased down this last episode I had with it. I thought there was something wrong with the motor, and I chased down everything I could chase down. I determined everything. The engine was not out of time, had great compression. The distributor did not jump time. I even changed all the caps, rotors. I've changed the cap, rotor, all the plugs and plug wires. I even put in the new ignition unit. So I got a tune-up out of it. So that's cool.
Well, I mean, listen to what you're talking about. I would probably go on and get me another carb.
Yeah, I'm probably going to end up doing that because I'm really getting more and more convinced of it just to do that. Go ahead and bite the bullet and do it, and then I'll probably like it better than anything. Anyway, the woman says dinner's ready, so I got to go. So anyway, thanks for tolerating me.
Me and you almost had a meeting, Tramp.
I appreciate you coming on.
You almost had a chance to meet.
I know you're coming to the camp out, ain't you?
Not sure yet.
Okay.
With the broke foot and all, I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, that makes two of us.
Yeah. Anyway, I'll let you know if I do, though.
Yeah, this ain't gonna work for my.
All right.
All right. I'll talk to you guys later.
All
right, my friend.
All right.
See you, buddy. That was cool. I like him. No, don't give me the option of turning his mic up. Not on my pad.
3 dots. There's no 3 dots on my box in the basement. Touch my picture, the top right corner.
I did. It says remove, mute, edit name, edit mic.
What about like mute mic?
Let me see. Yeah, I found it.
Okay.
You go to edit mic settings, and when you click on it, it gives you the slide bar.
All right, you gotta turn T-Bone up.
Yeah.
Tell T-Bone to come back. T-Bone, come
back in, T-Bone.
And let's see if we can adjust your mic a little bit better because you were a little too low.
Well, he's fading in and out too.
Yeah, there he is. Try it again, T-Bone. Say something.
I know you can hear me now. I know.
Yeah, you got to turn him up a little bit, Mr. Gregory.
All right.
Maybe I think my new setup sucks. I don't think that new setup I bought's any good.
No, you sound better now.
That sucks because I want to box Tramp.
Because I turned them all the way up.
You turned them all the way up?
Yeah.
Did you have me down on my old setup?
T-Bone, I never even knew I could change the volume.
Why don't you try to put it? Can you put it? Can you put his oh shit, his background music or whatever? Not background. His background. What am I trying to say? Hold on.
Don't
Let
know.
me let me look at something.
I have never had luck with a carb.
Audio. Reduce mic background noise. Can you hit that on T-Bone and hit the automatically adjust mic volume?
Well,
Oh,
this one right here should be fine. This is my old setup. It works. I bought the new setup for the podcast on Sunday nights, but now I don't know if it works or not. So I'll
yeah,
try it Sunday.
yeah. That's already turned on. Reduce
Okay.
background.
All right. Sounds better now.
Yeah, this is my old setup. It should sound good. That sucks because I wanted to talk to Tramp. Oh well.
Yeah, Kim was cooking
You win
dinner.
some, you lose some.
Well, you should have said, Ray, shut up. I want
Nobody heard me.
to. Actually, you're probably right. Because you was fading in and out. You get loud and quiet and loud and quiet.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to tinker with that new setup. I was trying to figure it out because some people say I talk too loud. Others say all they can hear is the breathing. Hell, I don't know. I can't get a good setup. I may just go away from all this live stuff, even on the rabbit hole. I'm not really set up to do that kind of stuff anyway. I'm not really set up for this live stuff. I think I do better just recording videos and going on about my business.
I'm just about there.
I don't have much time for it anyway. And I'm going to have even less time coming up here in about 2 weeks. Because spring sports is going to be starting at the rec, and I'm going to lose a lot more time.
Mm. Man, I can't wait to some good riding weather. I want to get
Me
out so
too.
bad I can't stand it.
I am going to start trying to cover the May meetup with Mike and Noel and everybody, and I'm going to start trying to get that out in the videos and see if we can get people locked in and who's coming. And I know
You
it's
have
going
a
to be a
good
day
crowd.
event, but I know Doyle said that. Yeah, Doyle said that they were going to get they're getting a motel room. I think they're going to stay all weekend, but I'll only really have Saturday free to do anything.
Yeah, but you're right there.
Oh
I
yeah,
think me.
yeah, but
Yeah,
I'll
I
be.
think me. Go ahead, T-Bone.
Oh, go ahead. No,
Yeah, I think me and Katie gonna spend the night. Cause he talked about going
I don't
down.
know. Did he say where he wanted to ride that Saturday, Ray? Did he ever tell you where he's wanting to go?
He's wanting to go to the Smith house for lunch and come back up over Blood Mountain. And so far, that's
Okay.
really about all I know.
Well, if you leave out about 9 o'clock in the morning, that's about an all day deal. By the time you ride over to the Smith house, eat, then come back all the way back over, that's about all day.
Yeah,
By the time you
yeah,
stop and talk and take pictures, and
yeah,
so that's about right.
yeah, yeah. So we'll probably just get a room and stay too. If the rooms ain't $200
Yeah,
a night, that is.
right. Well, I know they
That
stay at the what's the name of that motel they stay at up there in Blue Ridge, one on the hill? Hey, babe, what's the name of that hotel up on the hill on Scenic Drive?
The what?
What's the name of that hotel up on the hill on Scenic Drive? Is it the Ramada?
wait a
They have
minute.
one.
Comfort Inn.
They have a Ramada, but it's not the one on Scenic Drive.
Okay. Is it the Comfort Inn?
I think it is.
Okay, yeah. So I know he was checking at the Comfort Inn. I know they stay there because they got frequent flyer miles with the Comfort Inn. Have you heard anything from the Chestnut Mountain 10-man race?
I know he's he put a video out yesterday or today. But no, I haven't. He hasn't been doing nothing. He ain't had a mail call, uh, much of nothing.
Yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure Doyle told him about it. So I know we got you and Katie, and then we're gonna have Doyle and Bess.
Yep.
I doubt Hooligan gonna be able to make it because he's probably gonna be busy working.
Yeah.
I was originally wanting to try to do it over there in Rome, so it would be a little closer for Hooligan because he's not too far away from Rome.
Yeah.
But
He's
then
not.
Doyle moved it up here.
Huh. But yeah, it's the Comfort Inn and Suites. That's right.
Yeah. Oh. Man, we're supposed to be getting more snow next week. Did you see that in the weather?
Yeah. Yeah. I tell you what, we went from 75 for 3 or 4 days down to that what it is now, and I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't either.
Hey,
Hang on a minute. North by Southwest. Hang on just a minute. I'll try to find out what the dates are. I've got them on my phone here somewhere.
Oh, I was just looking at it.
Let's see.
It's May the 16th to the 18th. It said Georgia meetup, motor blog meetup, May the 16th to the 18th, May the 17th. But if you want to make a weekend of it, May the 16th to the 18th, we'll ride to North Georgia mountains, Highway 60 down to the Smith House, then back up around Blood Mountain and the hotel, back to the hotel about 110 miles.
Yeah.
We're staying at the Comfort Inn Suites, Blue Ridge Overlook, Blue Ridge, Georgia.
Yeah, see, will you text that information to me, Ray? He didn't text me all that.
Yeah, I'll see how.
I told him he had said that Thunder Beach was going on April the 30th through May the 4th, and then I told him anytime after May the 4th is fine with me. And I'm looking here, and he just told me about meeting up on Saturday and doing that ride, but he never sent me the actual dates in May that he was wanting to use.
Well, did you get the group text? He sent it on. He sent it on the group text.
Yeah, I don't have it on. No.
You commented. Looked good to me. Merry Christmas.
Oh God, I've slept since then.
Trying to figure out how I can.
Yeah, I just.
Here. All right, I got that much done. Messenger.
Yeah, I'm going through all my texts here. I've got a ton of them. Yeah, I'm not finding it.
Okay.
My phone, they changed. They changed on Verizon. We used to have good text messaging on Verizon, then we had to change to this new texting app that they've got out, and it sucks.
All right.
It's the Google text thing.
Yeah, I just sent it to you on text.
Yeah, I got it.
There you go.
Got you. Yep, I got it. Yep, 10-4, I got you. May the 16th through the 18th. Yeah, okay, that'll work perfect.
Cool.
I'm hoping we get a pretty good turnout for it. We get a little closer. I'm going to talk to Southern Hogs
Bypass surgery.
and then Backroads Rider. I'm going to see if they Backroads Rider and Southern Hogs. I'm hoping that both of them will be able to come. I know Southern Hogs is in North Alabama somewhere close to Mississippi, so he should be able to come across.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping
Hey.
Backroads Rider, he's somewhere here in Georgia.
Yeah. North. When are you going to do the rehab? Are you doing that now? You had your first surgery, waiting to heal for the second and third surgery, hoping to be healed by Georgia meetup.
Salty. What's going on, Salty?
Hey, Salty.
Hey, Salty, what's up, man?
Bam, July the 10th. Yeah, that's Bam. After my second surgery. Okay. Well, y'all be sure to let me know when you're in rehab, and I'll come out and hang out with you a little bit. It ain't gonna be but an hour and a half down the road.
Hey, Salty, we can't hear you, brother.
Is he? No.
No. You're
Salty,
having the same
pop out
trouble I
and
was,
pop
aren't you?
Pop out and pop back in.
I don't know.
I got a new headset because when he replayed the rabbit hole last Sunday, I could hear my headset that I was using popping and washing out. So I got another one today, hoping to do better, but you can't even hear on this. So there you go.
I got where I'm hard to hear. I got where I can't hear nothing, so I bought these $8 headset from Dollar General.
Yeah, that's where I bought both of mine. That was Dollar General. The one I've got works good, but I can't get the mic positioned right. It's got a boom mic on it, kind of like yours does.
Yeah.
Then it's either too far away or it's too close.
Okay, because I got a
Hey,
dial.
Red Lady.
Well, I turned it up and down. Okay. Red Lady. Red Lady. Hello, Red Lady. What you got Sterling doing? Red Lady saying hello, Evil Rick. There's Salty coming back. Let's see if he got it taken care of.
Can you hear me now?
Oh,
we
yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna do this chopper that's in the background here. It was displayed at Cycle Showcase. They're doing a raffle on it, and I'm gonna give away a free raffle ticket to it, and they've extended the offer. The guys that build it are going to be on my show tomorrow. But if you in different social media stuff, I'm going to put out some different things where you can earn entries, and I'm going to cover at least one ticket for the cause, and I'm going to give it to one of the viewers. So if everybody comments on the last live at 5, there's a little information in there, but I was having connection issues, so I was kind of stumbling through it. I just wanted to make sure everybody knew how it was, and it's a good cause, and those guys are trying to build their social media page. So I'm going to help them out a little bit by giving away a ticket, and hopefully one of our viewers or friends wins that chopper. It's pretty sweet. So
Really?
Yeah. You can enter yourself too. The raffle's $25, but I'm going to give a couple of them away just to help them out a little bit.
Yeah, that's cool.
So,
Now you said that was what kind of bike did you say that was, Solid?
it's a Honda. It's a Honda 600.
There you
600,
go,
yeah.
T-Bone.
Everything's fully custom.
They've jockey shifted it and everything.
Yeah, there's a whole thing on it. They got a bunch of good videos on it. So trying to do something different to change up my little bit of my live a little bit. Because I feel like it's flatlining a little bit, not just because I'm trying to figure out a way to change it up to get more views. I mean, seems like I mean, I appreciate everybody that watches it. I'm just trying to get the more crowd into the whole community and everything.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you, I think what's affected you a lot here is what has affected all of us is that we had this freak 70-degree weather for the last couple of weeks, and everybody has taken the opportunity to get out and ride.
It's got to get above 0 before we have that freak.
Oh yeah. Well, I tell you what now, I mean, Ray was talking about it in the comments the other day. I told him, I said, you know, we're having this kind of weather now. I'm scared of what March is going to do to us.
I know, right?
They predicted 10 inches of snow over the last 2 days. And I think they were wrong. I think we got like closer to a foot to a foot and a half. So we're buried.
Yeah, that's familiar. Here about 10 years ago, here in North Georgia, they told us we were going to have a small dusting event. We ended up with 8 to 10 inches.
Yeah.
Mr. Gregory, you're on top of the comments.
Yeah. Red Lady said Sterling. Okay. Then yeah.
All right.
She said hello, American Uncensored, and Quick Shoe said very cool. Yeah, I don't know about you, T-Bone, but I know next week it's going to be in the low 20s, and Thursday it's going to be 19 degrees here.
Oof.
That's exactly, yeah. We're getting close to that, and then they're talking about we're going to have snow coming in sometime next week, toward the end of next week.
It's going to be 80 tomorrow here.
Shut up, Sick.
Well, you could have kept all that to yourself. You didn't have to.
Everybody remember when Sick was complaining that he was cold?
Yeah.
Bro, okay.
Now, I'm going to send him like all this cold weather. Everybody, let's send him a bunch of snow and cold weather. And
Balti's going to send me snow. I'm going to end up with a bag of water.
Yeah.
Oh,
well, I'm telling you right now, all you people up north, your weather is down here, and it's drunk and belligerent and falling all over the place down here. Somebody needs to come pick it up and take it home.
I'd much rather have snow than hurricanes, though.
Mother Nature's drunk.
Oh yeah, well, it's all subjective. It's wherever you're used to. People who live in snow and see snow all the time, they're used to it.
I pushed snow for 30 years, man.
Yeah, I'm going
down. You know, the thing here, and Ray can vouch for what I'm about to say. We live in the sweet spot right here in North Georgia where we actually have all 4 seasons. I mean, we get the snow, we get the heat, we get spring, we get fall, we get autumn. We actually get all of the seasons here.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like Sunday. I was going to ride. I'm going to Key Bob Sunday, help him on his bike, and I'm going to ride mine. I got to look at the weather. Shit, I'm driving a truck.
Yeah.
But even this morning, so I'm running around with a tank. It's like 70 degrees here. I was well, I ain't but 2 hours away, and it's 30.
Yeah, it's amazing how you can drive just a few miles down the road and change everything.
Yeah. I mean, it's like making it 70, 2 hours up the road to me is 30, and probably 2 hours to you is 25.
No, we're in the teens. If Loganville is in the 30s, we're in the teens.
Yeah. That's good. You're Quick Shoe. I don't have much help.
So what are you helping? Are you going to have Keefaw work on the bike that he's going to be donating to Forgotten Angels, right?
No, he had new tires put on 2 bikes, and having an issue trying to hold them up and putting it all together. That's like on my lift. If I pull the bike off, I can run my jack down to the same level when I put it all together. It's right there, you know. Put the axle in because you got your spacers. I told him when he took it apart, don't mix the spacers up. Of course, that's no brainer. If you put the spacers on the wrong end, the caliper won't work. So, you know, you can't really.
Yeah.
You can mix them up, but you really can't mix them up.
That kind of worries me the way he's got his bike held up there. I mean, that scares me.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen the comment when he was talking about it. My dad had back in the 70s, had one come off the way it was jacked up, and he had the rear tire off, and it stuck the rear swing arm right through his thigh all the way through.
Oh.
Yeah, missed that, whatever that main artery is that goes through your thigh, but it missed that. But it was all that grease, everything went right through his leg.
Yeah.
Femoral artery. Femoral artery.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's still got he's got a nasty scar, and I think of it every time I lift a bike.
Wow. Yeah, I asked him, I said, you got it on the jack? He's, well, I got it on 2 scissor jacks from an old car.
I was like, oh, boy.
And I can only imagine, because I put a lot of rear tires and wheels on the back of motorcycles. I can only imagine the struggle with it on them 2 scissor jacks, trying to pick that tire up, hold the spacers, roll the axle through with one person.
I don't, you know,
Yeah, because you almost got to have it perfectly straight to get that axle to slide through those spacers. I mean, you might get one in the bearing, but then if you got a little bit of a bind, you're gonna not. It's not gonna go well.
That's what he said. He couldn't get one axle to go all the way through.
Yeah.
But I mean, you got tire, 2 spacers, an axle, and probably ain't no telling how off the ground he's trying to hold the tire up.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't want to be sitting under it holding the tire up with my knees.
No, especially not because you got to wiggle it. I mean, you got to wiggle it and beat on that axle sometimes just a little. I mean, don't beat on it, but you got to tap on it a little bit, give it a little love.
Yeah.
Well, I got a brass drift I use that I slide all the way through. That's smaller. I slide it all the way through to hold everything, and then I bring the axle back through and kind of guides it through there.
Yeah.
It's still not like a perfect science to doing it, but it works a lot better.
Yeah.
And I always stamp all my spacers to I
left and
take
right.
a number stamp, left, right, number 1, number 2, because some of my choppers and stuff have 2, 3 spacers, everything like that. So, and I even mark them to which bike they're to in case I happen to have 2 tires or wheels off at the same time.
I reckon I just like my lift. I can put my jack under it, and it's got with that plate. I can move the plate out to get the tire off better too. But you know, but then I could ratchet my little jack down to where I can see perfectly through the.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. I bought.
Do you have one of those flat jacks that goes in it, Ray?
Yeah. Oh, Amazon. Don't use an impact on them.
No. You know what?
No, well, that's what they say, but now.
First, I tell you the secret. If you got one, if you want to use the impact, there's a collar inside with a set screw in it. Make sure it stays tight, because what happened, that collar will come loose, and that's what screws your threads up when you're trying to use an impact on it. I messed up 2 of them before I realized that. So I don't use impact no more. I just use ratchet.
The other big trick. Yeah. Other big trick I used on rear tires, I bought a cheap Harbor Freight wheel chuck and slide it in and out to hold that tire straight.
Yeah.
I put it right there, and for the rear tire, and I put that chalk in there, and then it holds it straight, and then I put everything in, and good to go.
Yeah, I got a couple extra. Never thought about that.
I didn't either.
We
I seen a guy do it.
To do the same thing.
Do what, T-Bone?
I said we ain't gonna cut a 6x6 to do the exact same thing.
Okay.
Kind of like a door scotch,
Yeah.
except you can put it through from the front of the tire if you don't have a jack there. You can put it through from the front of the tire, and as you pull it back to you, it'll put the tire up in place. But now they've made all kind of fancy jacks and lifts. And does he have it sitting on the ground, or does he have a motorcycle lift?
It's on the ground on.
Balance stacked.
Whew.
Yeah, I think he got one. He got one tied up to a old swing or something.
Yeah, with ratchet straps, and the other one
Yeah.
sitting on scissor jacks. I don't like scissor jacks in general. Even the trunk of a car, I don't like using them things, and especially not on a bike.
Exactly, Salty.
Yeah.
I wonder if I ought to take my motorcycle jack with me.
I'd probably do it just to make it easier
Have you
on
got
yourself and safer, and make it easier on him.
Yeah.
have you got one of them foot pump motorcycle jacks, right?
Yeah, I got one you slide under and pump up with your foot. It gets it about 2 foot off the ground.
Yeah.
The advantage
Yeah,
of it
that's
being
right. Yeah, I believe I would throw that in the truck and take it with me.
I will.
Yeah.
And I got to take a 36 millimeter socket too, because he said one he had was too big, but it did the job.
The other thing is that if
Round off
it's
that
supported where you can't get it down, you can always use a motorcycle jack to hold the tire and adjust the tire. That way you're
Yeah.
not sitting there holding it.
Hey, that's true.
Yeah.
That's
That
true.
way you're not
Yep.
that way you're not sitting there with your
Yep.
legs underneath there holding it, wiggling everything around.
Darn, Salty. That's good advice. I never would have thought about that.
Because I don't know if he's got front and rear off him. Because if he's got front and
Yeah.
rear off him, it can be a real
Yeah.
that's more of a challenge.
Oh,
Yeah, he got on both bikes. He got front and rears off.
Yeah.
I think. I
Oh,
don't know
by
where
the
he's
way,
at.
he's got both of the wheels off at the same time.
Yeah, he had new tires put on. My understanding.
Ooh. Ooh.
I mean, it can be done. I've done it that way. I don't like to do it, but I do the tire and everything right there. I got a tire machine, everything to do it. So I just do one, switch around, do the other one.
That must be nice.
Yeah.
I did them by hand for a long time, but then when I upgraded my tire machine at the shop, I took the old tire machine and that's what I use for motorcycle tires.
I mounted the front and rear tire on my 91 Harley Classic. I said I'll never do another one because Cycle World down here, they'll do them for $50.
My son's
Yeah. That's
my son's bobber, when we built it, I had that back tire on and off the rim 5 different times because it was that special tire, and I was doing spacer, doing wheel work, fitment, and everything. And I was like, this is the last time I'm doing it. And the last time I did it, I put it on backwards. And I was like, oh, I'll just flip the rim around. You know what I mean? Because you can just flip it around. Except for the rotor and the pulley side were different, so I couldn't flip it around. So I had to take the tire off, take the tire off to flip the tire off, and I took the tire off, and I flipped the rim over. Okay. And then something happened, and I picked the tire up, and I flipped the tire over to put it on the rim, and put the rim back on. Went to go put it all the way back together. It was on backwards again.
Oh.
Oh man.
Oh,
After that,
That's where I would just tap out and say, you know what? I'll get back at it tomorrow.
Yeah.
You know what I do every time? Every time now, what I do is I take a tire. I got a tire marker, and I mark the tire every single time on which side goes X. Just pulley side. So, but my dinner just got done, so I gotta jump off here too. So I'm gonna follow you in the side chat though. All right.
All right, Salty.
See you,
That's
buddy.
all.
See you later.
Take care, bud.
See ya.
I'm starting to worry about Moto.
No, he's around.
Hey, he left work.
No, he's all right. He's around.
All right.
I checked on him.
He's probably
Okay. All right.
I'm always checking on everybody.
I don't know. Probably the worst predicament I ever got into was me and GW, my milkman, my mechanic. We had took off one year to ride to it was the Grundle Run before it was the Grundle Run, and I was riding a cafe racer. He had a bobber, and we ended up having to patch his tire on the side of the road, and all we had to break the tire down with was 2 flathead screwdrivers.
Hey, have y'all ever heard of anybody, Roger, at the riding the thin line?
No, I haven't.
He just
No.
sent me a friend request on Facebook.
I've been getting a lot of weird friend requests on Facebook here lately.
Oh, do you have any mutual friends? How does he have any friends? Does he have any posts?
Patrick.
Has he
Patrick.
posted?
Except for
Has he posted anything recently?
You know, I know everybody by their 2 days ago.
Okay.
He shared Patrick. There's another one he shared on Patrick. There's another one he shared on. I must be that guy that he rides with.
does
Yeah.
anybody know anybody named John Huffman?
John
Huffman, yeah.
John Hoffman, 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 John Hoffman.
No.
He got his ZZ Top beard. Looks like he rides a wide glide, about the same model as Motorbombs.
I think ZZ Twin Cams.
He got a ZZ Top beard.
That's ZZ Twin Cams, ain't it?
It could be.
I don't know. He's wearing a cowboy hat. He's sitting on a Dyna wide glide. He got a long gray beard.
That's Uh-oh, never mind. He brought himself in.
How you doing?
Yeah.
What's up, Moto?
I figured I'd just get in the way,
What's
being
going on, Moto?
all this cooking and stuff, but I want to come say hi. So
Yeah, that's ZZ Twin Cams. Ain't that ZZ Moto?
Okay, well, I'll confirm him. Yeah, I confirmed it.
Okay. Yeah, that's ZZ Twin Cams.
Yeah.
That's the bike he was on in
Dude, I
Tazewell.
have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Jesus Christ, I've got like 200 friend requests that I haven't even checked.
No, jeez. Good luck going
And I
through
got-
200 friend requests.
I got 200 comments. I ain't
I'll see you next week.
John Hoffman
I'm never
Magic.
Yeah, I'm never on Facebook, and I'm not on Facebook enough to even do anything. Most of the time, I only use Facebook for Marketplace.
Big Shoe said, nope, that's not the same John.
No.
Okay.
my background stuff is too noisy. Just mute me or whatever.
Hello.
Hey, Frog. The Frog Man has cometh.
So Quick Shoot, you say that's not the same John? I mean, ain't that ZZ Twin Cam's name? If Mr. G was still in here, because they're friends. Just curious. Where did Moto go?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. That's a nice little Chevrolet Colorado. Now I'm in Marketplace because I went on Facebook. It's like my default setting is to go straight to Marketplace.
Look, he finds a Honda
But that's a good looking
750.
little
He'll be
Chevrolet
calling.
Colorado. Well, I have got an offer on the table to purchase a shovel head. I'm mowing it over right now, but I've got to do a couple other things. But this shovel head's a sharp bite.
Hmm. I mean, I don't know that much about them. I had one many years ago. It seems like to me I worked on it more than I wrote it. I
Yeah.
could have just had a piece of
Yeah.
junk.
Well, it's kind of what we were saying there when Tramp was in here earlier. The shovel heads are kind of like the Edelbrocks. If you get a good one, you got a good one. If you get a bad one, you can never get it right.
Yeah.
But I can say in all honesty and all sincerity, I have never owned a good Holly. I mean Holly, not Edelbrock. I've never owned a good Holly on anything. And Fords absolutely hate Holly carburetors.
I thought Hollies were always
I'd
a
rather
pain
put a
in the
motor
ass.
crest on and be done with it.
I
I've tried. You know, I had a Camaro years ago, not a Camaro, but a Trans Am years ago that had a. When I bought it, it had a 650 double pump Holly on it. Piece of junk. And a buddy of mine said, "No, you need to go up to the 750." Well, I went up to the 750, and it was even still a bigger piece of junk. So I put a Edelbrock Demon on it, and I run that 650 Edelbrock Demon. When I sold the car, it was still on it, doing good.
Yeah, I run Holly 750 double pumper on my race car. And after every season, before
Yeah.
next season, you had to rebuild the darn thing.
Yeah,
They're good cars
yeah.
when they're working.
Yeah. I like that Edelbrock Demon. That's a good carburetor. That
Yeah.
4-barrel, man, that thing was. It had a good 4-barrel system on it. The Demon did.
I had a
But now
69.
one of my Trans Ams, I had a Rochester Quadrajet on it, and that's probably the best carburetor I ever owned.
Yeah, I had a 69 Pontiac Firebird with a 350 with old Chrysler Quadra-Box, the big old thermoquad. And that son of a gun would run.
Oh yeah, that's what mine had. It had that Rochester Quadrajet on it.
Yeah, the 69 Dodge Charger I had with the 440 had a thermoquad on it. That old Chrysler, big old giant carburetor. And that son of a gun run like a scalded dog.
Yeah, man, that Rochester I had, quick Q, that thing was a monster.
Yep.
I love that Rochester. I had a sticker on the back glass on that Trans Am that said "sucking gas and hauling ass" because the gas hadn't outrun the speedometer when I got into it.
Yeah.
Me and R1, we used to get out on the 4-lane. You know, the 4-lane between Blue Ridge and LJ.
Yeah.
We used to get out on the 4-lane and race cars from Blue Ridge to LJ. We'd play with them all the way up the 4-lane.
Yeah, that's back when gas was 75 cents a gallon too.
Oh yeah. When I first started driving, gas was 39 cents a gallon.
I was just about to say, when I first started driving, gas was, I could get it at Buddy's for 35 cents a gallon. And
yeah, we used to have gas wars up here between Amoco and The store called the Rebel Pantry. They're going out of, if you go out of Blue Ridge into McKaysville, there are two gas stations that are side by side on the left hand side of Highway 5. And they would
Okay.
have gas wars every weekend. I have bought gas as low as 19 cents a gallon.
Never see them days again.
Oh, no, no. Them days are mythical days now. Nobody ever even believes that you got gas for that price.
But you know, over
I
in
remember when it hit $1 a gallon, I about passed out.
I know over in what is Iran, wherever all the oil is, I think they're last time I heard they paying like they got mad because it went up to about 49 cents a gallon.
Yeah,
But when
I
you
can
when
remember
you
when it turned $1 a gallon.
yeah
You
yeah
would
we
have
was
thought
complaining
it
about
was the
that.
beginning of World War III.
Yeah.
You would have
Now
thought it
look
was the
at it.
beginning of World War III when gas hit $1.
Now
And that
it's
was back when you could take $10, fill your car up, and then buy you some smokes and drinks and ride all night long.
exactly, and that's back when the good gas had lead in it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Now you got corn in it.
Yeah, I don't know how they figured corn was going to be a better substitute.
I don't know, man. Somebody been watching too many moonshiners. That car ran on corn liquor.
Well, if you think back to most of them old cars had iron, they had iron motors in them. Now
Oh yeah,
everything's aluminum. You got aluminum
yeah,
blocks, aluminum heads. You can't run gas in lead gas in it. If you put lead in it, you'll blow it completely in half.
yeah. Yep, you're right.
And everything back then was bulletproof.
Yeah.
I had a buddy of mine had he had a 70, it's either a 75 or a 76 Lincoln or a Cadillac, big old green 4-door Cadillac
Mm-hmm.
sedan, and that thing had a 472 in it, big block 472, and you could not blow that car up. We tried.
Yeah, I mean, back in the day. Yep, made some
But
good
that's
stuff.
back when we cared about muscle cars. The kids today don't care nothing about muscle cars.
What was it, 73, 74, maybe 75 when the emissions crap kicked in?
Yeah, yeah.
And your Novas and Camaros and Chevelles and all went from 425 to 200 horsepower.
Yeah. You know, they did that in the late 70s. I had a 79 Trans Am, and it had the 403 in it. It was the 6.6 liter. And then in 1980, they went to that little old small block turbo thing that they put in the Trans Ams in 1980, and that thing sucked. They did it in 80 and 81. And that little old small block turbo, and that thing wasn't worth it.
Had all the pollution stuff on it. And
yep.
Crazy.
That thing probably didn't have 150 horsepower.
No, that's like when they come out, the 350 made the 305 out of it. Now you put 305 heads on the 350 and bump up the compression because you only got 54cc combustion chambers in the 305 heads.
Oh yeah, yeah. I had an 85 Pro Am that had the small block in it, had the 305, and I had headers. I had a Rochester Quadrajet on it. I had a 5-speed transmission. I had 363 gears in the rear end. And I dyno tested that car, and it was right at 450 horsepower. And it had 300 and something on the torque. You had to be careful. You'd strip the clutch out.
Yeah, Evil Rick. I get a kick. When I go in my parts store to get something, I go out on the front counter because I go in the back door at the commercial end of it. You know, there's a new kid on the counter. I tell I need a set of points, and he'll look at you like you're a dumbass.
Mm.
Like, huh? Points? What is points? And then he said, for what? I said, 57 Chevrolet. I keep trying to add Moto when I know he can add himself.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
We can see
All
you
right.
now.
Starting to worry about you for a
You
minute.
know the,
Six, oh, he's okay.
I had to eat. I told him what I was
you
doing.
know the,
Pictures and everything. Sorry, T-Bone. Go ahead, man.
the CDI, the ignition, Ray, that's in the bottom of a distributor on the 305. You know what I'm talking about? When that little old box goes out in the distributor, it'll just quit running.
Yeah, the module, the little
I
black
pulled that.
module with the
Yeah, I pulled
More
that
pro.
module. Yeah, I pulled that module and I took it into Advanced Auto Parts. It took them guys 45 minutes to understand what it was I was telling them it was. They said there ain't nothing like that on the distributor. I said,
my
dude,
God.
really?
Dude.
Well, they finally, I said, go pull a brand new distributor for a 305 and bring it out here.
Yeah.
And I pointed at it. I said, I need that. He said, well, can I just unplug it from this distributor and give it to you?
No.
Dude, just go back there and find a little bitty box and just hand it to me. It's got it. It's already. He said, well, I'll pull this one out of this new distributor. I'm
No.
like,
Yeah.
you're a moron.
You're a
But
moron.
Back then, standard was about the norm.
Yeah.
Now they got the little computer. You know, they can test those now, but I don't know if they had them then or not.
Yeah, no. That was back in the 90s. I doubt very seriously they had anything like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I get a kick out of these new kids coming on. I got a commercial account at AutoZone, but I quit dealing with them because of a friend of mine. But I got a commercial account at O'Reilly's, and I like O'Reilly's. I like Lee, and always do me right. But I like to aggravate.
Man, I tell you, I do a lot of business. I do a lot of business with O'Reilly. I buy all my motorcycle batteries from them. Oh, there is a place. I mentioned this the other day, Ray, and you probably know where I'm talking about. It's in Gainesville. It's a place called Mom's Truck Supply. Have you ever dealt with them before?
No, but I know of them.
They do motorcycles too. They got motorcycle parts and car parts. They did me right on my truck. You know, I had truck issues here. I had to go get a new aluminum drive shaft for my truck.
Yeah.
And them guys did me right down there at Mom's in Gainesville. I highly recommend them to anybody in Georgia.
Okay.
But they ship too worldwide.
Wow. Yeah, I'm going when Darren North by Southeast goes to rehab. I told him I'm gonna come down and hang out with him. I'll look that place up and go check them out.
She had the woman there, Susie. She does all of the motorcycle stuff. She had a 2008. Was it 2008 or 2009? Street Glide. She was trying to sell for $5,000. Nice bike. The only problem was that she put new parts on it, and now it ended up with a rebuilt title. So nobody wants it because it's got a rebuilt title on it.
Okay.
So she's only asking $5,000 for it.
Okay. What's she look like?
She's a middle-aged lady. She's probably 52, 53-year-old. Short hair, kind of brown hair.
Tall girl.
Yeah, she's about as tall as I am.
She ain't got a deep voice like she's been smoking cigarettes for 100 years.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, she does actually. She's the mom in Moms.
Yeah. I bet she's one who used to come by and see me at Kofor Brothers, trying to sell me exhaust pipes and stuff.
That's what she does. Yeah,
I
she
know I
buys
have to go
bikes,
by
and if
there.
she can't flip them, she strips them down.
I'll definitely have to go by and check them out if that's who I think it is.
Hang on a minute, Bubba.
She's
I'm
always
going to
been in
text
truck.
you the. I'm going to text you the address,
Okay.
and the GPS does work good.
Okay. What you eating, Motto?
Pretty much what I make on Saturdays for breakfast: eggs,
Okay.
fried hash browns, and some good old bacon grease I saved the other day. Bacon,
There you
spam,
go.
fried eggs.
Only thing I had, Katie brought me some chicken McNuggets from McDonald's.
No beaks in them, right?
Yeah, yeah. Trying to cut back on eating, and I could already tell the difference.
By eating what, the fast food?
Yeah, by just eating, barely eat, I
Yeah.
didn't eat nothing yesterday much. Roller cams, roller lifters, Ellenbrock project. That's right. Yep. That was a runner, wasn't it, Frog?
Man, it was a terrible job. I did a good job, but it was a terrible job to do. Lady wanted stuff on her elbow, and it was like a Celtic kind of cross in a way. And it had to go like the two arms had to go this way on the cross, and then it had to come up here short and then long down here. And you got all that wrinkly skin, and then there's details in the center, and it's hard to explain, but it's not very fun job, especially on the elbows. It's just I just took a lot of time and made sure I packed it in good. And she's a repeat customer, so I think we're gonna do a Michael slaying the dragon next. Saint Michael slaying, is that right? Or Gabriel Saint Michael?
There's
She was a beast. I don't know how you do that.
ain't that the tender? Ain't that a tender part?
It is.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, and when you come on the back side of your elbow where you got your funny bone,
Yeah,
it's bone and skin there.
Stars, bro. Stars.
She had a sack of potatoes hanging down there where,
Yeah, man.
like just tough as hell. Dragging the kahunas because I didn't have
Stone.
them. Yeah.
Stone, bro. Stone.
That should be her name, Stony. He's a beast. Strong girl. Mighty strong. Strong like a bull.
No, when I asked you about the girl behind you, I meant the one you had a couple of days ago or so. You was filming, leaving. She come walking out and kind of ducked the camera. Little bony.
Yes, she is our desk lady. She's the one. You remember I took a lady to the Starbucks, and she did a video like that, and she rode with me. That's her.
Okay, that's the one I was asking about.
Yeah, taking her fishing and stuff, and she's super cool. I guess she's from the Carolinas originally, but she lived up in Maine because her husband's military, so they go around. But she really liked Maine and got into the country thing, and she got a country twang going too when she talks. She's super cool.
Hey, John, how you feeling? You feeling any better?
Yeah, I can't believe he's even on anything, man. So many people I know have been sick of the flu or temperature.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had it, what?
Well, I originally came over here to try out my new headset, but it sucked.
Yeah.
Well, it's working good. Well, you talking about the first time?
Yeah, the first 2-3 times I tried it.
Yeah.
The first time I think you had to pop out and pop back in, and because it wasn't working at all.
No, that was salty.
Yeah, but I told T-Bone to pop out and pop back in also because I couldn't hear him at all.
Yeah, but he changed his headset.
Oh, okay.
John said not good
John,
at
you better
all.
start. Yeah, you better start drinking that Thermoflu. We got to go live in 48 hours.
Oh,
Theraflu. Hey, Dave.
What's up, Dave?
hey.
Dave's in the house.
Yeah. Yeah, I was really proud of you, Sick. I was like sitting there listening. He was doing all the conducting. It's like, dang, he's got so much knowledge now about settings and helping people out in their lives and
I was
getting things
trying.
straight. I was like, hell yeah, that's
Yeah.
freaking awesome.
I had to do
Fellas,
it on.
I'm going to pop out of here.
T-Bone, much love to you, bro.
Take care,
Alright.
T-Bone.
I'm going to pop out. I'll be in the side chat, but I'm going to pop out of here. I'm getting ready to do a couple of things. I'll holler at y'all later on.
All right, second cousin.
Bye.
Bye-bye, y'all.
Yeah, I had to actually hit the settings and talk as I was doing it because I
Pretending
didn't know
you
what
was
I was
actually
talking
in the-
about without me touching everything, you know?
Yeah, you could have had swapped an email or something for the evening. Sorry about that, Ray.
No, we got Dave coming on. There's
I got
Dave.
him.
Hey, Dave.
Morning, gentlemen.
You look beautiful
How are
this
you?
morning, Dave.
I'm just about ready to go for a bit of a ride.
And you in air conditioning or something? You got a sweater on, or is it just?
It's a milder day today. The wind's
Yeah.
blowing and the leaves are tossing around, and it's not as hot. It's nice.
Got a
you know.
break.
We've got a bit of a break, so I'll head to the supermarket and get me some supplies for the day and see how it evolves. I'm just about ready to upload another video. Nothing special, nothing of any
They're all
note,
quick.
just another little chapter on the bike on a Friday afternoon without the dialogue. I haven't got the setup to tell you all about it.
Reminded me of a comment you made about your own self. And I thought, man, you'll be making comments like that about yourself, what you're doing, and it was something on your music. You remember on Facebook this morning? Well,
can't
it's listening
remember.
for you. You said about that guitar stuff. You said, and you still listen to it anyway.
Yeah.
I didn't want to say the whole thing, but I was like,
I think it was quite wacky. The music.
Yeah.
It wasn't really. It's not commercial. There you go. It's not going to be a hit, but I still listen to it anyway. I still love it. I think it was to do with the bad solo that I did.
you
Just
did your, yeah, well,
just hitting the wrong notes in the key of the solo. But
it was
there's just
jazz.
yeah, well, there's no wrong notes in jazz, is there?
It was jazz with effects.
Yeah,
That's what I do. Jazz with effects. I just throw the
Jazz.
effects up high and everything sound good.
Yeah, everything sounds good. Yeah, so what's the conversation tonight, guys? I hear a few of the members in the chat are sick, ill, like John.
John.
Oh, God.
Hey, John.
Well, hey, it's Saturday morning there. Give me the Friday night winning lottery numbers, and I'm going to go grab a ticket real quick.
Oh,
Yeah, I want to, Ray. I want to see you set up financially, you know. But no.
I need time machine.
Yeah,
Go in
we'll
the future
do,
and get the winning lottery number.
Yeah. Oh, we could all do with a little bit more extra. This cost of living is starting to bite hard on us all.
Yeah, our light bill. We got our light bill, and it's $90 more than it normally is. Because the old man said, "You ain't got nothing running to normal, do you?" I go, "No, I ain't even been in the shop in a month."
Yeah. It's still gone up.
That's what I told him. I said, "You go back, pull the last 3 or 4 bills, and look at the kilowatt hours and see what's going on."
Make the comparison, and the comparison is the companies hiked it up.
Yeah. I mean, don't blame me, you know.
My poor old dear mother, you know, in the other side of the country, she's turned off her electric stove, and she's got a little gas camp cooker that she does all her cooking on. And yeah, sure, it's cheaper, but gee, talk about, you know, not convenient. Just because she's trying to save a few bucks. You know,
Yeah.
it's amazing how much electricity the electric stovetops use. So you know,
Yeah.
she's still not a check from heaven is well, it's exactly right, Sue.
Yeah. Well, our
Mm.
stove. Go ahead.
No, go on.
Our stove and the heater that heats upstairs is gas. Only thing
Yeah,
that's
that's for
electric
sure.
is the only thing electric's what I run right here.
Mm.
I just, you know.
But it's just wrong. But anyway, I mean, complaining about it's no good. I think the positive way is to set yourself up and go off grid. You know, all these people who've been doing this off grid stuff, they're the
Yeah.
smart ones. You know,
Yeah.
they've set themselves up with solar panels and battery packs and inverters, and you know,
Yeah.
mind you know, when something goes wrong, that's when the cost comes. Well, I've got to buy a new battery, and they're not bloody cheap. But anyway,
Yeah.
how's
Right.
Friday night going?
It's going pretty good. All right, John. You take care of yourself, and hopefully we'll see you Sunday.
Yeah, see you, John. We'll see him Sunday morning.
Yeah,
Take
we will.
care, man.
He'll be good.
Lemon and honey and a bit of ginger. You'll be right.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
That
Friday,
seems-
it's going pretty good. It started off a little slow, but
Yeah.
we got 15 people in here, and
Hey. Yeah, that's pretty good. I really enjoyed I enjoyed the live with Sick the other day, and Sick and Sterling. It was
Yeah,
quite
it was
funny.
fun. It was a good time.
It was funny as, and we all had a good old chuckle. I'm pretty sure that the chat had a bit of a chuckle. You know, talking about the restraining joggers.
Get some restraints for Christ's sakes, he said.
Yeah, that was funny. Save them hitting him in the face. Oh dear.
She could break my nose with those things anytime.
I hear you, mate. I hear you. So nice day. I'll just zip out the supermarket on the bike. Just thought I'd come in and say a quick hello to everybody. You're all doing hopefully very well, except if you're lying in bed with the flu. That's no good if you're lying in bed with the flu. But here we go. Motorborn's got his dinner, his rations for the evening. Rations.
Sweet tooth, man. You know what my sweet tooth craving is like? Tortilla and peanut butter.
Yeah, I hear you, man.
I ain't got no good. I ain't got no cookies. I ain't got no chocolates. No nothing.
You're a clean living man. You know, you don't need the trappings of the
Don't
world.
let that fool you. If I could have it, I would.
I know, same.
yeah, Katie quit buying cookies too. Every night you ain't got a cookie, have you? No.
Yeah, she's laid down the law, eh?
Yeah, well, I'm like Moto, I get a sweet tooth, man. Every night I get a sweet tooth. I mean, just one little old Oreo cookie would suit me, you know.
Yeah. Good old hard oatmeal.
Yeah.
Have a slice of apples. Have some blueberries.
I ain't got nothing. We ain't got nothing here.
Frozen blueberries. It was a great snack.
Expensive.
And they go bad quick.
Frozen blueberries.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can eat frozen blueberries.
Put in.
You know, but it must be. G'day, dying breed. It must be hard though. You know, this time of the year to be able to grow them. You know, I took pride in my little fence. I had my boysenberries on a fence, trying to sort of shut out the neighbours a bit. You know, these thorny day of the tripid type plants that just creep along the fence, and then in the summertime give you a whole heap of fruit, and you just sit there and just scoff them. Don't even bother about freezing them. Just eat them off the fence, and you get a bit of a purple mouth.
Yeah, that's what I feel about my muscadimes.
Yeah, musculams. Mm.
I cut
Okay,
grass every
no
time
worries.
I go up, grab a handful, and
Yeah, it's the way of living in it, you know. get a couple of bum nuts from the chooks and a couple of bit of food off the orchard, and life's
Yeah.
pretty good. Into the garden and pick up a few potatoes. Hey, way to go. That's mitigating the cost of living. Ding dongs and Swiss rolls. Yeah. I don't know about ding dongs, but I like my Swiss rolls. Yeah, Swiss rolls are good. That's just sponge wrapped up in jam, isn't it? Yeah, we all like a bit of a sweet tooth.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Right, oh, well, it's a nice day. I might fire up the chopper and away I go.
There you go.
It's going to be
Get out
80
on the
tomorrow
road.
here, Dave.
You can go for a ride then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sick keep throwing it up in our faces. It's going to be 80
Sorry,
there tomorrow.
Ray. Sorry.
No. Well, you're in the south of the state.
You guys got to come down. Come on down.
Keep on.
Yeah,
I'll
that's it.
put my Road King in the trailer and stop at Buck's house and then get on it right on to your house.
That's one way of doing it.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Because it's still a couple of hours from your place to Bucks, isn't
Yeah,
it?
hour and a half.
Yeah, hour and a half for Sick, and I think about 3 for me.
Crazy traffic.
No, 75 south all the way.
Yeah, okay. So it's not a well, that would be an interstate, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I gotta go to Macon Sunday morning. I'm gonna go hang out with Key Fob, and this morning he said, 70 degrees. I'm running around with a tank top on. I'm like, well, it's 35 up here.
Yeah, there'll be no tank tops worn. Here we go.
Temperature for Florida tomorrow.
80 degrees.
The Mars holes get 80 degrees. What do you think of that? That's crazy.
Humidity just over 50.
Hmm?
So it's going to be a bit humid.
So you can wear short sleeves tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be up at the windows.
I got the windows open. I'm wearing short sleeves now.
Yeah,
There you go. No, it's just how it is. You wouldn't see Paul riding on Ruby on either.
You got some rain coming. That's no surprise.
Yeah,
I don't know
Monday,
what part
Tuesday.
that is. Just says
Monday, they're
Florida.
supposed to say at 80% or something chance.
Yeah, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Yeah, I don't know what part of Florida. I didn't put in Gainesville, just Florida in general.
Well, Florida in general, it rains every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Usually in the afternoon.
Yeah, but it comes and goes.
Yeah.
And at 90 degrees, I welcome a little bit of rain.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Pulls it off a hair.
Yeah, because
But it also steams it up too.
Well,
yeah,
yeah.
so 5 minutes after you get out of the rain, you're dry. So
Yeah.
Yeah, you've
Yeah.
all ridden and gotten in a bad rainstorm, like get
Oh,
totally
yeah.
drenched, and like what, an hour or two later, you'll be completely dry.
except
Yeah.
for your butt. Except for your butt.
Except for your
And
butt.
hot. Yeah,
I don't remember
hot, hot
that. I
again.
feel completely dry.
Yep.
Maybe I just didn't notice. And then I'll do it again. That'll go a couple times.
Yeah.
You get.
Where you're sitting on the seat, there ain't no air or wind getting to you.
No. Yeah.
Mind you, if you've got a fairing, it sort of limits it a bit. Sometimes it'd be nice to have a fairing, but no, I'm belligerently, I'll leave the fairing off the bike, thank you, and yeah, keep getting splattered with bug splatter. That's me, mate. Bug splatter MC.
Yeah. Just
Where
don't,
my
just
where
don't
my
smile.
insects with that's it. Where my insects with pride, splattered all over me vest.
Ooh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
just don't smile.
here's a little
Springtime
treat.
is the worst. Springtime's the worst for bugs and bees. Well, I made sure I keep my antihistamines. Look at that. There you go.
Who sent that to me? Any idea?
Lolly?
Oh,
Huh?
BB. I
She's
lost
having-
two.
Does that look like fish?
Yep, that's
yeah,
fish.
Yeah, she's having fish.
Green bean. Oh,
Yeah,
corn.
Yeah, that's Lolly.
Gonna make hush puppies or something, or that? No, I'm just gonna dip that into the batter for the fish.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and fried the fish.
Woo!
Mm. Yeah,
Woo,
crumb
doggy.
fish. That's nice.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Lolly.
That was my
I'm-
first guess.
Yeah, I know. He did good.
I'm glad
man.
I ain't married to somebody like Lolly, because I probably weigh 500 pounds, much as I like to eat.
Mm. So Katie Bug's keeping you on the strict diet, eh?
Yeah,
Bugger. No more oatmeal cookies.
I know it.
I feel for you, mate. It's got to be the worst biscuit, oatmeal.
Yeah,
Dairy Queen's less than a mile away.
I know it,
Yeah,
right?
there you go.
7 miles for me.
Yeah, it's still worth it. Could just as well be a mile because when you're ready to get one, out the door you go.
There you go.
That wall behind you's filling up, though. I'll give you that, Mr. Gregory. Think of all the different YouTubers sending you stickers. It's got a little bit over half, little bit under half to go, and then you got your welcome wall.
Yeah,
Eh? Yeah, no, good stuff. Good stuff, guys.
yep.
Oh, I don't know how good the latest video is. I just sort of posted it all together, and away we go.
Yeah,
Post it out and see if we get any likes. Or
you know, some
I
are
think
like
people
that.
like the sound of the bike. So I've got
Really
a
good.
good setup. Got a good setup now for the capturing of the sound of the bike. So that's probably more important than what I've got to say. I haven't really got much to say at the moment.
Yeah.
Other than, you know, it's nice to be out on the bike. I'm privileged to be able to do this. Not everybody gets to ride a bike around, you know.
Yeah,
There's still people who don't do it, or for whatever reason can't afford it, or
yeah.
you know. So I ride for them.
And I experimented with that sound stuff in the bike and having another mic put down kind of near the exhaust that would cut wind, like so you wouldn't have the wind noise. Like yours is really good. You'd hardly hear any wind, at least on
Yeah,
that
well,
one video. So whatever
had
you're
to-
doing, bravo on that.
I've had to put a medium
And-
mod on the camera. That's all.
So you don't hear you talk much anyway when you're riding. Like me, I'll talk when I'm riding, and I got pros and cons, mostly cons on. You know, people like to hear the bike, but I guess not equal with
All the
you, where it kind of you fight to hear what I'm saying and fight to.
Mm.
So I don't know. It was just fun to do. I like to hear the bike. That's
Look,
why I
it's
got a
all
Harley.
about-
You know.
Let's have some fun, you know.
Yeah.
The world at the moment's so damn serious, and so doom and gloom. Let's do something a little different, which is having a bit of fun.
Yeah, man.
And
Yep.
I'm up for that.
Son?
I love
Yeah,
that
why
attitude.
so serious? Why so serious? Yeah, I'm
Why
not
so
too
serious, son?
I'm not
That's just
serious.
serious.
Anyway, all right. Well, with that, I'm going to fire up the bike.
don't blame you.
See you all. Have a great night. Sleep well. For those who are sick, please get better.
Yeah.
Take care,
Same with you,
Dave.
Dave, man.
All right,
Love you
Dave.
much.
Have a good
Enjoy
one,
your
buddy.
time.
Okay, guys. Bye now. Thanks for letting me on.
Ain't no problem. Appreciate you coming on.
No doubt. Like a special guest visitor all the time when he hits our lives, you know. Really look forward to it. I mean, no big eyes, no little U's, but just Dave's in Australia, you know. It's a big
Yeah.
deal for us, I think. He's
Yeah.
a cool speaker, cool dude.
We even had Saddle Tramp on earlier.
Yeah.
I saw somebody new because I was riding home
Yeah,
and I could not figure out who that could have been.
that's Corey. Saddle Tramp.
Okay, talking about Hollies versus Edelbrocks, and
Yeah.
what did he get? What kind of old car? Did he get an old
He
car?
get, no, he's got an old Ford van.
Oh,
Have some carburetor issues. I'll if I get a chance tomorrow, if everybody leaves after the party, I'll text them. I'll just text him and tell him to call me when he gets the chance. He wants to still talk about it. Frog about to eat good. Yeah.
yeah, I think so. I had a chili video from a while ago. I was like going to share that like 2 weeks ago. I still haven't shared it. It was short. Got a good picture of Shu here. Out with his motorcycle, having a good time. Look like he's not shivering very hard.
No.
Nice bike, man. Good pitch.
Well, I'm going to crash. Good night. Good night, second cousin.
We shall see you, my man. Here's a couple other quick from Quick Shoe. I'm not sure what this is. The memory thing, yeah. It must be a memorial. That's a pretty picture with that look like some bridge.
Yep.
Yeah, there it is. Pretty neat, man. He takes the time to smell the roses, you know.
Yeah.
That's beautiful picture right there.
That's something we all need to do.
Yeah, gratitude with the family. Wow, that's nice too. Very cool.
I take pictures. I never think about the background. Just like when I make my videos, I don't ever think about what I'm talking about. Or even my thumbnails. I don't think about anything. I don't put no thought into nothing.
I don't know. I wouldn't say it seems that way, but sometimes that's better. Keep your ego out of the way. You think about it too much. You're like,
Yeah.
just roll with it.
Yeah, I know.
More natural.
Yeah. I know the last few videos I was talking about being sick and people dying and then John puts a video out today. Well, there goes my Alzheimer's just kicked in. Oh, talk about why we talk about all the negative stuff. Road reality.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I thought I kind of man. You read my,
part of reality though.
Yeah.
You watched the whole video?
Yeah. Yeah, he mentioned us.
Yeah, he did.
It was very nice of him. Yep.
Yeah, it was. Smart cowboy.
Wow.
There's some finished product.
That looks serious.
Whoopsie.
Yeah,
I was trying to get it bigger.
Yeah.
Ah, look at that. I can do it with the toggle on my mouse.
Damn.
I just learned something.
Yeah.
I'll be right over.
Be right over.
Whoa.
Leave the light on.
Stream zoom in.
Damn. And I don't even like green beans, and I'm still like, damn.
Yeah.
What kind of fish we got? That look like a possible, I don't know, catfish? I have no idea. It's not salmon.
Damn. What's in with the green beans? I want to know what the white things.
The white stuff is, that's hard to say.
What is that, potato? Cheese?
I don't know, Lolly. Give us a clue.
That's serious.
Man, I can't let go of the thing now. That
Tilapia.
tilapia. Oh, that's an
Potatoes.
excellent fish. I love
Tilapia and
tilapia.
potatoes and oh my god.
I can
Stop.
actually eat tilapia.
You guys are killing me.
I'm over
Seriously?
here eating peanut butter and a street taco wrap
All fired.
tortilla, and I'm grateful. Okay, we'll just be grateful, not
There you
That's
negative.
go.
right. That's right.
That's
I'm gonna find. That's it.
something.
I gotta find my chili one. I did a short little chili one. I'll make some pretty killer chili,
Yeah.
man.
Damn,
The
that
smarter
looks so damn
cowboy.
good.
The smarter cowboy.
Oh, you got a little mail? You got some love?
Yeah, I got some love.
Woo! Loving
Oh
that.
yeah, Moto. Well, no, you have to watch the video.
Bacon.
I'll give you a sneak peek what he sent me.
Yeah. Let's get that blowed up a little bit. Hang on. Oh, that is true love. Huh?
And he made them himself.
That's your sign.
I can't wait, man. I can't wait to get out and use them.
I can't wait. I hope you catch that first bite from one of the community members that made you the bait and have that on your GoPro, man. You gotta just set that up on edge of your boat or
I didn't even think about that.
I put it on like if you got a motor, the handle that comes out, you got one of those clamp things that you can bend and do whatever. Just
No,
clamp it right on there. And
I can put it on my windshield on my console.
yeah.
I got a steering wheel on my boat.
Oh, you got one? Okay, yeah.
I got a bass boat.
Yeah. I got the old-fashioned one, and keep it light as possible. Get up on plane and haul ass.
Yeah, I use my phone and my Bluetooth.
Damn, big sissy. Big sissy. I mean, I shouldn't talk to him like that. If I was sitting next to him, he'd probably reach over and whack me. Oh, and good fun, right?
I'll tell you what.
You have a tracker, Ray? What kind of boat you got, Ray?
Bass Tracker Pro 190.
Tracker.
If that right there don't catch the bass,
man, that's a critter craw. That's going to be great here this spring, won't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like a jig.
Yeah. And he made some of them tubes.
Tubes. I love tubes. I haven't used them in a while.
Got that little hook in it.
You used to throw cotton inside and then soak it with some spray or what kind of scent you like,
Yeah.
Put a crawfish scent or a shad. And then put a rattle bead in there.
Yeah, I've done a milk. I think it's coming out Monday.
And sometimes rattles are good. Sometimes they do the opposite. They won't touch it. They're weird. Sometimes they like the present. You like Carolina rig, sometimes slow and easy. Sometimes just whack the heck out of it and they get it triggered. They trigger and it just depends on their mood.
Yeah, I love fishing.
Yeah.
I love fishing.
Tell me about it, man. Wish I had a good vehicle. I would go a lot more. If I don't know what I'm going to do with that boat. I've had it now. Didn't even go out but 2 or 3 times last year.
Don't feel bad.
Yeah, I do, because it's like, man, I just need to get that. Either to get the boat out of there. I'll regret it every time I sell it. Every time I've sold a boat, I've regretted it.
Every time I sell something, I regret selling it.
Mm-hmm.
And it don't cost me but $20 a year to sit there.
Yeah, I just need to get it out and keep the motor running. Nice reaction strike. Yep.
I pull mine out every now and then, put the hose on it, let it run for 5 or 10 minutes.
Evil Rick. How you doing, Jim? Jim Reynolds in the house.
Hey, Jim.
Let's see if I can find my chili vid. I've been dying to put that out there so I can delete it. Okay, we'll start right there. Because we're going to burn up a little time, if you don't mind,
That's all we got.
with some chili. That was, I got that from my daughter for Christmas, a big variety pack of all kinds of cool hot sauces. And that really is not even hot. It's damn near like ketchup, that one. There's the fresh stuff. All canned, and then the fresh. That's a cool way to make your old chili. There it was coming together. Kind of pretty red and green. And you got to have that on there. Sour cream, chili Fritos, fresh chunks of jalapeno. I don't hear the crowd roaring, but we're going with it here. Thinking of it. Yeah, onions, fresh tomato, fresh jalapeno, a couple pounds of burger, kidney beans, chili powder, garlic powder. Yes. All the great ingredients. Salt and pepper. It's going to be yummy. Later on, we'll do some rice. And then we'll put some sour cream, Lay's potato chips, not Lay's potato chip. I love Pito. Frito-Lay, chili cheese and corn. Yes. And shredded cheddar cheese over top. Oh, it's going to be good. Not bad. Thank you, Lolly. I was fishing. You bet. Thanks for the compliment. Yeah, the chili's awesome. I you can eat that quite often too. Oh,
Yeah.
that's the boat. Let me get her up there. Hold on.
Yeah, that's the last time we went camping. She pulled the
Dude.
boat and I pulled the truck camper.
That is right nice, man. Yep.
Yeah,
You
I
got the
bought
real
it.
deal.
Bought it in 07. Ain't had a problem one with it. Except down here, ain't got nobody go fishing with me.
Yeah, what horse you got on the back? 40?
It's a 90.
90? Ooh, yeah.
I could have got the 125 for another 4,000. I told the dude I fish, I don't ride.
Yeah, and you're not tournament fishing. You don't need to do that.
Nope.
That's why I figured you might have just had a 40 on there, enough to get up on plane and.
Yeah. It'll run 50 across the
I'd
smooth
say-
lake.
Yeah, you probably do a good 45, 50 with that, I was thinking. That's real good.
Well, come on. Wait about another month and a half. Crappie will be running, bass will be coming up, shallow feeding.
It'd be spawning.
Yep. We'll go down to Lake Oconee.
Oh, Arm James, good. How are you? You working tonight? You off?
Going pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Going pretty good. Going into pre-spawn, yeah. Water's cold right now. You got to get down on that thermal line where they're hanging out at.
Yeah.
I told a friend of mine that, man, you got to find the thermal line. What's the thermal line?
They'll never really, and a lot of our lakes, reservoirs below the thermal line, there's no oxygen. They can't even, so like the deepest we fish is about 15 foot for bass, where in natural lakes and more clear, you can get them very deep. And geez, I feel like Lake Mead, I imagine they can get, I don't know.
Yeah. At this time of the year, if you're going to go fishing, the riffraff is the best place to fish.
Riprap, yeah.
Yeah, 'cause the sun will heat the rocks up, and the fish are like that warmer water.
It's a good way to lose your jigs and all your lures too. They
Well,
get
I
in
mean,
them.
you got yeah.
You spinner bait through there, I imagine, somewhat, or
Yeah, what I do, I position my boat where I can throw down the riffraff.
yeah.
I'll get kind of middle of it. I throw this way and I throw that way
Oh yeah. Instead of at it.
instead of straight at it and coming back,
Yeah.
because they could be laying along that.
Well,
that riffraff.
transitions too, wherever that rock stops and goes into the bottom, that's usually attractors for fish as well. When you got transitions, the way they're on weed edges usually,
Yep.
or in a pocket.
Yep.
I catch some of my bigger bass in the weed.
Yep. Yeah, the thermal, like you say, is usually reservoirs now about 15 foot.
Yeah. Like our deepest one's 30, 35. I call them the Suffolk Lakes. that we
Yeah,
go
Oconee.
to.
I think Oconee deep down by the dam, like 135 foot.
Ooh, yeah,
That's where you catch your big stripers at.
that's scary. I just thinking of that you got 100 feet underneath you. It's like,
Yeah.
you imagine if you could see that far, you'd be like, and you were scared of heights.
Oh, I know it.
Holy smokes!
I like to deep dive and crankbaits and get them down to about 10 foot or so. Because, a lot of times bass is looking up anyway.
Yeah,
But I'll get them down. I'll reel them, get them down as quick as I can, and I'll do a little jerking. I've caught a
Yeah.
lot of them like that in cold weather. Bass, anybody that fishes know in cold weather, bass get lethargic and they slow way down. They're not
Yeah.
going to chase nothing.
no, that's why the jerk baits, suspending jerk baits, usually are
Yeah.
prime.
And even even jigs, top it along the bottom.
Yeah,
I know we got 2 points on Lake Oconee that comes out about 20 foot of water. You can almost guarantee if you fish that point real good, you'll pull 2 or 3 good bass off that point.
yeah. James, nobody likes fishing. We all like catching. Just catching. Fishing gets old.
Haven't been fishing in decades.
Decades. That's a long
It's
time.
it's relaxing. You get out there early in the morning.
I couldn't get it off the trailer fast enough. Starting in 2000, early 2000, I got back into fishing after I got clean and sober. And then I started going camping. I saw that lake out there, that reservoir. I'm like, gosh, let me get a boat. And I took the kids out on a boat. And it was like, well, I got a couple rods and reels at home and just junk ones, And we caught some fish. I was like, ooh. Then I went to Bass Pro. I said, hey, maybe I should go to Bass Pro. Then the obsession started. I was a junkie.
Ooh, yeah. That's the reason I don't go to Bass Pro Shop.
I just go there on my way home. It's on the way home from work. Is this when I worked somewhere else? And it was right there. Just had to make a right and go down about a quarter mile, and there's Bass Pro. Let's pick up some more plastic. I still got tons of plastic that.
Oh, I couldn't walk in the Bass Pro Shop without coming out with $200 worth of stuff.
You just
Yeah.
gifted a boat. Yeah.
Yeah, cowboy. That's right. Slow roll of spinnerbait.
Yeah.
Yeah, me going to Bass Pro Shop, like you say, man. It's like,
New rod. I like the St. Croix. I like the Shimano reels, and they used to have the Corrados back in the early 2000s. Now I don't even know what's hip anymore, what's good, because it's like been out of it that long. I just use my old stuff and that's it.
yeah,
It works.
I had my older stuff, and I started going to Bass Pro Shop and picking up these ultralight rods that you could put on your pinky and
Yeah.
balance real good. $250, and you got to have the reel to go, the reel to go with it. That's $250, and I got 3 or 4 of them.
And then you drop one in the lake.
I ain't never dropped one in the lake, thank
Dude.
God.
I had made a deck so level instead of leaving it down below the edge. I made it
Mhm.
flush. I didn't know what I was doing. It's my first boat that I made, and I brought my girlfriend's father with, so he knew how to fish. But he turned around and just easily done. You know, knocked over three poles, and they were gone for about 2 weeks. And I remembered where they were at, and I kept thinking, how can I get these back? And it's 13 foot of water. And I went back to that same spot, and I got some huge trebles.
Yeah.
And it was in the middle of between a point and the shore, so there wasn't like a lot of garbage down there, you know, and stumps. So I just got down, I kept casting. All of a sudden, ooh, I got one up. You just see one little tine in there, you know, into the cork handle. I was like, ooh, it's like getting a fish, man. Your heart's pumping, you're so excited, you know, and had a
Wow.
couple little worms in the cork, you know, dried the stuff out, the Corrados and the, I think he had Bass Pro brand qualifiers, which were a little more expensive.
Yeah.
Rods, and they're 6, 7 footers, 6.5. Yeah. So I got all three back, everyone, even his.
Wow.
That was a miracle. Yeah.
But you know something? Thousands of dollars worth of rods and reels on my boat. And my favorite rod to use is a little 3.5 foot ugly stick with a little mini open face reel with about 8-pound test.
They're so heavy though.
No.
The ugly stick, no.
No, it's very light. It ain't, you know, it ain't about 3 foot.
Is it like a crappie size one then?
Yeah. But what I like about it, you get around these docks and all, you can bend that thing around, and you can shoot that thing up on it. I mean, you know,
Flip it.
Yeah, but I like that because and I've caught some big old bass with that little bitty thing, and you know, it's fun. You know,
challenging.
Yeah.
That's what I did. I bought one of them little small ones too, you know, for kids and whatever. And man, I just fished with it one day and caught you catch a nice 3-4 pounder. You feel like you got 20-pound bass on, you know? Like, ooh.
Yeah.
And you got to have that drag set nice and use light line and
yeah, you can't.
And if you're around weeds and no stumps, you're usually okay.
Yeah. You got to play with them. You got to wear them out. You can't hoss them in like you can if you got 15, 20 pound.
That's what I use a lot of 20-pound fluoro, 20, even 25 fluorocarbon with a 7-foot pole and my Corrado bait caster. And you get one that's off a limb that's suspended on a limb and you pull it, and a 7/0 hook. I'm confident pulling that thing, and I just about flip it in the boat, you know, without netting it because it ain't going nowhere.
That's
I'll
like
pull a few.
Yeah, it's like my flipping rod. I run the spider wire on it. You can't break that stuff.
Yeah.
The nylon type rope looking.
Yeah. Braid.
Braided line, yeah. But I run a little old.
The only bow she has is for her hair. That's funny. Did you see that? Harley girl making jokes.
I only bow to have it for my hair. Hey, Harley girl.
I think I just found her husband on Facebook. That I friended him today.
Yeah, I'm jealous of her, man. She's down on the beach, rode out the Shell Island, and having just a wonderful time in the sun.
Yeah.
She rode so much. I think it was last week. She said she had to take a day off.
Whew, poor thing.
I know it, ain't it though?
I feel terrible for you. Yeah, right. Laugh it up while you can. That's nice to be in those positions sometimes. Just makes it even more special. Happy for you. What happened to Sicky? Did you float off on us, man? Did medical treatment? Didn't come back?
They sleeping.
It's okay.
No, my hubby don't not do social media.
You put distance in the videos, yeah.
keeping
Well, I
him.
found him. I saw you in the picture. Maybe it was somebody else from Canada. Isn't he
That
on
now,
Facebook?
shoot.
I know everybody. All y'all was sub or what friend, whatever you call it. Friend request. You have friends with them.
Yeah, is it
Everything's
that?
subbing now. Like Facebook. Oh, did you sub up to me? Oh, what is that
Yeah.
called again?
Yeah.
Friends. Well, maybe I found a secret account.
Now it's, yeah, I think Dale, is it Dale that he been fighting cancer a little bit, but I believe he's fine. They're all friends. We all rode together that day with Doyle.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Yeah, I keep up with him on
That's-
Facebook.
When I got to meet her, and I was on my way back from my daughter's, and you was on a live, and jumped on, and I said some howdies back and forth. Think seen the name a few times. Next thing you know, we friended up and been supporting and watching each other's videos and stuff like that's how it works. In the community here, it's pretty nice.
Yeah.
I don't even have nothing made for Sunday. I got all day. Saturday's going to be long for me, and I'm going to go in Sunday on my day off and do another job. So
Yeah, we've got to be down at the dealer at 9 in the morning for our whole meeting.
yeah,
And some of them, I think my buddy was hoping, hello, yeah. We got the demo days tomorrow, and I wanted to stay and ride some 25 Road Glide.
25 Road Glide. Okay,
But
that would be worth doing.
yeah, but we got, after the meeting, we got to come right back home because we got Katie's daddy and my daughter's birthday. We're going to give them a birthday dinner and party tomorrow. And then Sunday, I'm going down to Key Fobs.
Yeah, that's awful nice. Awful nice you get to do all that. Let me say I try to get on. Unfortunately, I work a lot. Yeah. You do some hard work too, from what I see in your shorts.
I wish y'all giving me hives talking about that 4-letter W word.
Did you doze off sick? Can you hear me, man?
He's sleeping. He done fell asleep.
Yeah, I heard him talk a little bit, but I thought he woke up, but he must just be dreaming. I just pull him down in case he starts cussing up a storm or something in his sleep. It would be funny.
You
though.
okay?
Hey, I'm doing my hardest. I know you do, man. I know you do. Wow.
Sterling Will.
Oh, Sterling. Yeah, that's what it was.
You probably right.
That's what it was.
Yeah. He's
Oh, that.
asleep. He's asleep because he ain't responded back to me. Rough life.
Got to call him up. Say, how's your sugar?
Yeah, I know it, right? I wish I told her a happy Valentine's Day this morning as I slapped on the, but yeah. No, yes, no. We passed that point. I know, Harley girl. I know.
gonna say meat sticks and cheese.
She's sitting there shaking her head. I can see it. Mr. B,
What?
Mr. B.
Como, Carolina. That's Mr. B. How's Mrs. B? Everybody doing good, staying healthy?
You're more. One
Are you
more
on
hour
the
till
road
he's
or
home.
yeah,
Yeah,
twiddling thumbs.
yeah. Red Lady said he had 3 deliveries to make.
Okay. No celebrate either, huh, Harley girl?
Yeah.
Why throw your money away? I mean, there's other things you can gift the one you love with, like doing the trips and the riding around and eating a neat meal. I mean, that's what else do you need?
Well, you know, me and Katie been together. We're working on 26 years. For the first 10 years, I always got her something, and she told me, she said, don't waste your money on a card or nothing. So I started writing her hand card, making my own
Yeah.
cards. She said she liked that better than she did something I bought from the store that she looks at and throws in the drawer.
You tell that to some people, man, they get upset. You said
Yeah.
you're wasting money on it, they get all offensive.
Thank you for being.
Have to hang with the family. All right. Yeah, take your
Yeah.
precious time and do what you need to do. That's just cool to hear from you, see from you. Glad you came by. Just
Yeah,
always
man.
stop in for a few minutes and say hi at least when you can. We keep in touch that way. Hey, he's got a great date.
Yeah. Maybe that's what. Maybe that's why I love Eleanor. She's not a cheap date. Well, she is kind of a cheap date. $20 makes her happy.
Fills her up.
Yep. Little soap and water every now and then don't hurt. Darn Sterling. Oh, road reality.
We were just talking about you 30
Yeah,
minutes,
man.
hour ago
Yeah,
about negativity and
yeah. I liked your video today.
positive stuff.
I
Yeah,
thought you was talking about me for a minute from the last couple of videos I put out.
that can happen, man. I'll get in the dumpy dumps sometimes. I mean, like motorcycles, 29 Phillips, regular bath, make him happy. Yeah. That's a hell of a thought, ain't it? Yeah. Keep talking like that, you won't make it to VAM. You'll be in the doggy house. Positive Vibes Years, recorded in December.
Yeah.
It's a good month to practice it.
Yeah, I know he's a month or so behind. Somebody put one out there that had green grass. I know that's back there in the summer.
Last couple ones of mine have been probably from July and around VAM, and I still got some.
Well, I'm out. I'm totally out. I don't have no backup, no. If I don't make it, you don't get it.
Wow. You're good. I can't do that. Are you single, road reality?
And the weather stands as it's supposed to next week. I'm going to do like John. I'm going to have a throwback Thursday.
Yeah. He was on for a while here, Sterling. I don't know if you were here when he was on, but and keep your prayers out for Dave too. He got some issues, man.
I get on the turbo videos, but I know a cowboy. Cowboy. Save a horse, ride a cowboy.
Yeah.
Not me, but you know. I'm just saying.
BB.
I tell you what, as soon as warm weather gets here, I want to get out every day and record. I want to do like John.
If he's listening, we got to be reading comments. That was our clue. Sterling's going
now.
down the road. He can't read them probably.
Oh, okay.
I would just, I don't know. I thought maybe that sometimes that's a subtle little, hey, read those comments.
Well,
have
that's
to,
what
Ray,
Sterling does. Evil Rick
Yeah.
says, "See ya, Mr. B."
You're gonna get them all.
Yeah.
I'll hit one. Road Reality says, right now I'm rendering a big old camera test / review video for Creator Reality. Good times. You're always a good time. Upbeat and happy.
Yep. Done simple installs and stuff on the Spider. Cowboy said.
Hey.
Frogzilla said, "Night, Mr. B." I got my glasses on and my
There's
eyes are
more. I
starting.
got you. Harley Girl says, it's so warm here. I am not missing the cold north winters. People be rubbing in when they're somewhere warm, don't they?
I know, don't they? Harley's sick. It's 80 degrees here. That's all right, Harley girl. I ain't mad at you. Suck it up when you
No.
can.
Hell yeah. I'd love to hear about it.
Yeah.
One day I'll have that. I don't care, man. The only thing I don't like about the cold is having to get dressed.
Yeah.
I don't mind riding in it, and I don't get cold because I dress the way, I need to dress for the temp. It's not even a problem.
Yeah. Evil Rick giving Creator Reality a shout out.
Yeah. Sure, we had warm weather last week, said Cowboy. Where is Cowboy at?
Smyrna,
Ray?
Tennessee.
Smyrna. That's why that we got the Smyrna. Okay.
Yeah, Smyrna, Tennessee. We're looking into a possible blizzard next week.
You gotta be. You're not far
Anywhere.
from Ruby's and more north of you, quite a bit north. But when you get big
Yeah.
systems going through, usually everybody gets a little share of it. He's got
Wow,
couple.
3 to 15 inches. Holy cow! That's John Road Reality.
No snow, no ice. No, me neither. I won't ride in it.
I bet you Harley girl glad she's not in Canada right now.
I know.
Yeah, cowboy. We had last week we was in the 70s. Rode like got out and rode, but I wish now I've made more content than I did. But anyway, it is what it is.
ID check. Oh, I should share that one. That's kind of funny.
Come on, he get back with you.
Somebody sent me a joke.
Oh,
Joke, a visual joke. It's not dirty or nothing, just kind of funny. Yeah.
Frogzilla. Hardly got above freezing here.
I don't even know. When I left out, it was like 37 this morning. And this high was 42, but when I went home, it felt better than it did this morning. So I don't know. Maybe it's, see what it says. Oh, it's 34 right now. Woo!
Well, the only chance I got to make a video would be Monday. Low 27, high 51, no rain. Well, Tuesday morning, we got rain Tuesday night, I reckon. So I don't know. It might possibly happen. I have not the slightest idea what to talk about.
It was kind of fun talking about the subject last night of how to save Harley Davidson, huh?
Yeah.
That brought up some interesting conversation and our thoughts about different things.
Yep.
But that's all we got. I was like telling, well, we ain't got no power anyway. We can't do nothing. And Buck's like, yes, we can. Who was it? Pulled out the wallet. Said, don't buy.
Look at
That'll
Harley
never
girl.
happen. I mean, a couple of,
Yeah.
you know.
Harley girl bragging it's gonna be 80 tomorrow. Gonna be 50
Yeah.
here. I'm glad for her. Ro.
You keep that up, you're going in timeout.
Yeah.
Gosh, I wonder what part of the South she's in. It was over this way on the eastern side that was south. Got to be, if you're keeping on traveling, Texas or something.
Yeah, Harley girl and them gonna be in Daytona for bike week.
Oh, so back this way then. They're probably in Florida,
Yeah, I think so.
Alabama.
They was over in Pensacola, I think, last week,
Yeah.
week before last. Somewhere around there.
All right. Nice. Foley, Alabama. There you
Foley,
go.
Alabama.
Sweet home Alabama. "45 minutes from Pensacola." Harley
Yeah.
girls on her way. You got plenty of time. Just take your sweet time. Just get down there. It's like a celebration every day. You get up knowing you're going to be going to Daytona and
Yeah.
got that to look forward to.
Yeah. Well, you know, they got their toy hauler. They're hauling their bikes in.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well-
when they're done, they drive. Yeah. So I suppose they got to drive all the way back up to, in April, Canada, home, huh?
Yeah, she got to go back to work. He works for a Harley dealer, mechanic tech. He built that bike he's riding, most of it.
The Air Museum in Pensacola or something, or Alabama. Is there an Air Museum? Maybe in one of those he's responding to.
Pensacola is the Navy Museum.
Okay.
Or is it the Air? I can't remember.
Wheel Estate. Yeah.
Got that right. No property taxes.
Everything wheels.
Yeah, Pensacola is a Navy base. Been through there a lot of times.
Yeah.
Got the big ship sitting up out there.
Yeah. Yeah, we get to see big old carriers and like that tunnel I go through, and
It's
going
an
from the-
aircraft museum. Okay, maybe I'm wrong.
we leave
Cowboy said it's
our
a aircraft museum.
yeah.
So why aren't you guys hanging with your girls
Ugly.
tonight?
I'm just ugly. Don't have one.
I got one, but she's upstairs.
What are you doing on this live? You got one real reality?
Yeah,
Jeez. You're
yeah.
gonna get in trouble too. No, I got kids and they're all old, got grandbabies now.
Well, me and
They're
Katie said,
older.
yeah, we say about 6 words to each other every day. About 6 o'clock, she calls, "What you want for dinner?"
Yeah,
And when she gets home, I said, "Thank you."
that's all right. But you
My
take some
wife
trips
has.
and you go camping, you kind of catch
My-
up and do things. It's all nice.
Oh, well, sorry to hear that, but quiet night.
Wow. What a day
Yeah.
to have that go on, Road Reality.
Yeah.
Goodness. Hope she ain't hurting and stuff. I guess she got some good dope. put you out like that, you know.
Well, you went
Sleeping-
up. I'm sorry.
Oh no, I just say sleeping's good. You do your healing then.
Yeah, yeah. Cowboy spent some money.
What did Cowboy do? He said, got my wife some flowers and 2 dozen eggs. Yeah, get some meat sticks too.
Oh,
And cheese cubes. Somebody said that today, and I can't remember who. He said, I don't want no damn flowers and whatever. I just want meat sticks and cheese cubes or something. I thought it was kind of funny. Miss Road realizing quite a bit of pain. Good Lord, yeah, that's
well, John, we'll say a prayer for her, buddy.
yeah.
Hope
For
she
what
gets
they're
feeling
worth,
better
man.
soon. I don't like it when my wife gets sick because I catch hell.
Cowboy said he went to a what? A title? Oh, Title Max for a loan. Okay. So, but Harley Girl
what?
said I bought eggs today since the exchange is a bit better for me now.
Eggs keep.
Eggs pretty quality, yeah. Very much so, reality.
Yeah, John, no big.
She's gonna be all right.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's what I said about Katie. I don't like seeing her get sick because I'm the one that catches all the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can go out and get some camera equipment while she's down. I'm an instigator, ain't I?
Shit, I can't leave her side.
Yeah.
Oh,
She passed out right now. Yeah.
yeah, my wife, she's a overly big baby when she don't feel good.
Yeah. Well, it's a
I hope she,
miserable time, man. Nobody likes it.
yeah, I hope she ain't upstairs watching it.
Yeah. Yeah. You'd be going, in the morning. What happened, Ray? Yeah.
You know, John got so many cotton picking cameras. He ought to feel sorry for an old poor country boy and send me a Hero
An
9
old
or 10 or something.
hand-me-down.
Yeah, old hand me down. All they doing sitting on the shelf behind them collecting dust.
Yeah, but
I'm
you might need it one day.
I'm just joking, John. Sterling will bust it.
If I could do, yeah. If I could do, edit faster. I do the
Yeah.
3-camera thing all the time because I got a 7 that lays around, but I use it every now and then for the 3-camera views. It's just cold right now. I don't feel like setting up all that stuff, and I got so much backlog anyway. It's like, why make any more?
Yeah, I get back from Daytona and the camp out if I go to the camp out. And if I go to Daytona. I want that DJI. I don't want to buy another GoPro, but if I buy the DJI, then I got to buy everything that goes with it.
I know.
Where I already got everything for the GoPro.
It's hard because, once you get it, you'd be like, oh, I like this, but then there's something that's quirky about it that you didn't know, or something you're like, well
Yeah.
dang, so it's a risk.
Well, I mean, I've already got everything that goes with the GoPro app. I mean,
Yeah. Most of the tricks and how to fix stuff.
yeah.
That's like me right now. It's like, yeah, if I had to learn all over and just get something more easy, that probably would be a good way to go, the DJI. But
Polaroid. Hey, Cowboy, first year I used nothing but my camera.
Yeah, I know, Sterling. I know that's true. Possible. And then one of the bigger hitters, right? Buck Brown. He might not make it, huh?
Yeah, and that's I would say I don't want to switch to DJI. I either have a DJI gimbal, bought a Pocket, and they don't replace the GoPros. All right. Yeah, see, my going was depending on Buck because with my health issues I got going on, I cannot sleep on the ground.
Yeah, I know.
And he's
So
gonna
there's
let me, yeah, he's gonna let me hang out with him in the camper. But he still broke down. They telling him 10 days before they can, and they come to find out it's a wire, a rubbed wire or something, and they won't let him fix it. That's what I know as of right now. I could be right, could be wrong. I'm just gonna buy what Six said.
use
So
GoPro Max.
what you read, Moto?
Oh, what Evil said about swapping just mounts and
So
stuff.
I
You
can't
read
get
it already, I think. I just got behind.
Yeah, me too, Evil Rick. My biggest issue
resolution
is the
sucks.
360. Yeah,
When you frame it,
yeah.
I gotta have my details. Yeah, you're big into editing, so that makes it very more important. So
Yeah.
and you can do it efficiently. It's Kodak V570 Velcro inside the visor, 640 by 480 resolution.
Hey, if
Yeah,
it works.
good on a small screen anyway.
Yeah.
You better them up to get a little broke up, but still, that's great. You have that.
Yeah, I don't get to do no post edit or nothing. I just got a little simple editor on my pad. It's either yes or no. I
What's a
can't go in
post?
there and change stuff or
Yeah, I don't even know what they mean, but what a post edit is.
I want to
I mean, I
learn.
know what it means, but I don't know what it means. I'm a photographer by nature. I want to learn to vlog so I can just let the camera, no editing.
That's what I try to do. I try to think about, when I'm riding and not try to. I try to make my videos where I can just send them on and not have to worry about cutting nothing. But a lot of times that don't work.
So I like that camera sticking to. Yeah, I can talk usually a long time. A lot of it's, I don't know, usually I keep most of it. But even if there's a 3-second pause, I'm snipping and cutting a lot of times. Just
Yeah.
because if you're going to listen to something that's maybe not entertaining or whatever, it's like, make it as quick to the point as I can, at least. It really is like having somebody clean your house or clean your closet, stuff you don't need. That's what I need for somebody to edit. No, cut that out. That's not interesting, Dean. No, cut that out. Only you think that's good. Because there's a lot of stuff I go like, well, yeah,
Yeah.
I want that there. I know what I'm talking about there.
Yeah. Harley girl, you ain't supposed to be drinking and watching my videos.
Yeah.
It does help, though, I'm sure. Who
Put
was
that
the first motor blogger?
Yeah,
I
put
don't
that
know.
on your thumbnail. Put that on your thumbnail for a capture. Who was the first motovlogger?
Yeah,
Let
who
me
was
just see you
it?
do
I
that,
don't
Ray.
know.
Like, that was me. It's the first motor vlogger on the whole block.
Yeah, hey, yeah.
Like, dang, you clickbaited me into this.
Yeah, that's an idea. Hey, I'm the first motor blogger on my block.
And you started out with the phone. That was the main attraction. I was like, I couldn't believe how good a video you made with the phone. I was like, there's no way. Because I just learning myself and I'm watching all these videos about how you got to use a GoPro, how you mount it, how do you get sound system and all that. And here you just slapped on a a phone and earbobs.
Yep, I sure did.
And you sounded great.
Yep. Except my very first motorblog video. I had the phone horizontal, not down sideways. The double world
Well,
most
yeah.
popular motor blogger. Started YouTube channel 2017. Become the fame.
Huh.
She Googled that real quick.
Yeah.
I'm just joking, Harley girl.
Yeah, I don't even know when the motor vlog had started. February 2007? Really? Wow.
Well, I'm on my third year. February the 2nd of this year will be my third year.
Yeah, I don't even know when mine was. I know we do our little let's go to our first video live sometimes when we do it. It's been a while, but I don't even know what date it is. It'll tell me, I'm sure.
Yeah. Yeah, Motorbomb tell you. He'd help you.
To help me with your mic setup. Yeah, well, I know how to do one that'll sound decent. That's all, you know.
She said she Googled it.
Yeah, did you? Right on.
Some stuff you just can't find on Google.
And I'm more than happy to help when I can. It's not the Mr. Know-it-all like it says up there. That's just a what do you call it? A decoy. Something. What mount did you use for your phone on your helmet, Ray?
Oh, where did my tripod go? Hold on a minute.
Let's see. Well, I know I got a conversion one thing that clamps together, and then however the screw thing will go into one of those slider deals that you can slide into a chin mount or do whatever. I mean, you can make one pretty easy, but that plastic with your heavy phone on there with the plastic clip mount, I'd be a little scary of that. I definitely want it tethered.
It's over here.
It's
It's
right
right.
there.
I took this one
Yeah.
and let me get it off this tripod.
Yeah. That looks nice. Yep.
Took that and come out of there. Let me see if I got one in here. Well, I ain't got one exactly like it in here, but I took that, mounted it on that, and then
Just
I
go to
just
your
mounted
normal.
it to the front of the helmet like that.
Yeah. You just gotta get creative with your pieces and parts, and
Yeah,
as long as you have that spring loaded, or you can get one that twists like mine does, and it'll keep it secure in there. And
yeah,
then just figure out a way to hook it up to your normal chin mount GoPro
yeah,
stuff.
yeah. I did a video on it. Where we go?
What happened?
We done lost the comments.
Oh, we're right there. Here, I got you. Hang on.
Okay.
Right there. So, Harley girl, what's the matter with your mic? Yeah, that'd be the first thing to ask. I've listened to your video. I don't recall any major going down the road issues. I mean, the simplest setup is just a Purple Panda. But you got, I don't know, you got using a 360, so I don't know how all that hooks up.
The mic I use is an old pair of earbobs,
Yes.
and here's the extra one right here.
And you put a windscreen over it or a dead cat or something?
Yeah, so it's plugged in, and then I
That's-
cut the one side of the ear part off, and that's the microphone, and that's what I use. Just an old pair of earbobs,
Yeah.
and I got it stuffed inside of my helmet right there with a big dead cat on it.
And not every earbob works. It's just like you had a certain pair that ended up working good and got lucky. So it's kind of hard to tell somebody how to do that and recreate what you did without
Yeah,
going through earbobs, yourself. So
yeah. But I got a mic that Blueback and Doyle
yeah,
uses. I didn't like the way it sounded. I had Purple Pandas. I didn't like the way it sounded. Got a mic here with this big old thing on it. I didn't like the way it sounded. I bought about 7 different microphones and did not like the way I sounded. So I went back and the original issue was I was losing the mic, but it turned out to be that little crappy uh
3-inch
adapter.
3-inch adapter.
Yeah, that little crappy adapter is what it turned out to be. So
Yeah.
and I took the original mic out because I was thinking it anyway. Instead of replacing one piece at a time, I ripped it all out, and put it all back new, and it never.
Yeah, you can't troubleshoot very well like that.
Yeah, and then my dumb butt. I don't know what I did with the original pair of earbobs I had. So I
Yeah.
went to Dollar General, bought me a $3 pair of earbobs. Hey, 2 4,
Yep.
and
The half helmet.
cut the ear parts off.
Yeah, well, John is your man on the half helmet thing. I mean, I do it on my half helmet. It's decent. Past 35, 45 mile an hour, you're going to hear some wind, but. Oh, you didn't froze. I thought you froze up.
Now, one thing you do with the GoPro 12, if you had one, it's Bluetooth capabilities. If you had a Sena or a Cardo on your helmet, you could connect to that. And I don't know how John got his set up. John
Yeah.
he sounds good,
Yeah, he just uses a mic that comes out, however,
Yeah,
and then he gets it nice and quiet there. Then he has some tricks also that he uses in DaVinci.
yeah. He cuts a
that
lot. Yeah,
tops it off really well, and so.
yeah. I don't have none of that.
But if you just want it pretty damn good, I mean, just get a Purple Panda and find a way to put it up on your mic, whether you're using a little arm thing from a headset and run the wire of the Purple Panda, even on and don't use the existing mic if it's no good on the headset. Use your Purple Panda and just zip tie it on there so it gets close to your mouth. And as long as you ain't doing 80 miles an hour, it'll start ripping away from your mouth. But you can get good motovlogs doing that.
Yeah. Well, I've gotten so used to wearing my full face helmet, even 100 miles an hour. I can still.
Yeah. You can say something.
I can say something.
Yeah.
But when I first started with the phone and the earbobs, everything was pretty good. Then I started changing stuff. That's when I started messing up, I reckon. You'll figure it out, Holly girl.
Sometimes when I use a bandana around my face to keep bugs off, I just stick the mic up there too, like towards the corner of my mouth. It does real nice. Put a piece of foam in front of that. A little extra protection.
Hmm. Okay. Oh, do. Six said, yeah, he's okay. Damn, scared me. Scared myself.
We can see how this sounds. I don't remember. This is one of the first times I did a test on what she was talking about with the half helmet. And what does he say? He says that iPhone picks up a lot of wind noise. I try to, yeah, without a mic.
Yeah.
Yeah. And well, you got some pretty near perfect audio too. But you got a good voice. Your voice makes a difference.
Yeah, it does, and he does. Unlike me, redneck.
Yeah. It's nice to have a good voice. Like it's a shame we can't Dave do that, with some audio, because he got a great voice. It'd be wonderful to hear what he's saying going down the road, I think it would anyway. I'll put this up for just a sec if you want to hear it, see if it's any good. You opposed? Not opposed? Ray?
Righto. All right, cowboy. Have a good evening. Man, we done talked about this 10 times.
I can't but help.
I
Ask
know.
before I do something, man.
You just being polite. That's polite. I know. Understand.
Yeah, and aggravating at the same time, apparently.
No. No. You don't have to ask me nothing.
Well, let's just hear how it sounds. This is just regular. Can't see my mouth moving, but I daggone sure got a microphone up there. And covered with some foam. It's foam. It's not hard styrofoam. Of course, we're hardly moving there. We'll be needing some petrol, Pedro.
It still sounds good, though.
Yeah, I wanted to hear it going down the road, but now I ain't talking, of course. Gotta see. Say something. This was a while ago, people. Here we have. Yeah. Poor little ninja sitting outside. That was that. That wasn't a very good one. I had one where I went out, rode on the regular roads, and I actually went on the freeway and got up to 80 miles an hour with that same setup just to test it. And that wasn't it.
Yeah. Since she watched that video, I remembered it.
Really? Yeah. Yeah, and that's the one where I just tucked it in the bandana. And you probably don't wear a bandana. You just got to find a way. Like Sick Bastard has a headphone that he puts underneath his half shell, and has a mic come out like what Ray has there, basically. And like I said, once you get that, then you can just use a lavalier mic or a Purple Panda, and you'll get decent. Yeah. For half shell stuff anyway.
Yeah.
That's funny. That's funny you remember it.
play with it. You'll find something you like. Everybody's different. Everybody, what might work for me won't work for you. And
Oh, here it is. You can hear it at 80 mile an hour. At least that's what this guy claims. Hey, that sounds pretty good. Let's see what this one is. Nighttime too. We get on to Mercury. Just be nice to know. And you can hear a little bit of a windy, crackly, poppish, not poppish, but just a little distortion. Even with the mic up by my mouth and underneath the bandana, because all there is that dead cat and a small little piece of styrofoam. I use both. But so I decided to put a big chunk of styrofoam over it. Foam, not styrofoam. Oh, we're doing good. We're down Nickerson, headed towards the Buffalo Beach area once again. I like to try to get rained on. I think this is going onto the freeway. All right, this will really give us some good perception. Can you hear me now? Just trying to talk a little bit. See if you can hear me going down the freeway doing 70 miles an hour. I don't know. I think it's going to be very difficult, but if you can hear me, I can't even hear myself talk, so. I mean, I can try and raise it up too in case it makes it any better, but I don't know, just try to talk normal.
yeah,
I give you the basic gist of it. I mean, I think I used some editing stuff on that because you could hear my voice tone and the whole thing kind of the level went down. So I used like some background stuff to get rid of the background. It wasn't really fair.
Sterling said he might do some motor blogging this weekend.
But overall, it didn't sound bad for.
No. Well, Moto, how you feel?
I feel good. You ready? We're pretty
Yeah, it's 10 o'clock.
yeah. We even got past your 9 o'clock with no problem. That was kind of nice.
We just been having such a good conversation with everybody.
Yeah, we did. You get audience participation. It's helpful. Thank you, Harley Girl. And
yeah, Harley Girl.
Else. Road Reality did for a while. Sterling.
Yeah.
Cowboy.
Yeah, I hope you have a good time in Florida, Harley Girl.
Frog.
Hope to see you at Daytona. Maybe not. That's a big place, a lot of people. But now, Doc Harley is going to be at the Cackleberry the last Saturday evening of Daytona Bike Week. That's when I'm going to try to go.
Yeah.
If y'all are going to be there. Little YouTuber meetup over there.
Frog merch. Did you put out I put the link out a long time ago, but not lately.
Oh, have a great evening, guys. You too, Lolly.
Cool. You already got some salty merch. I thought you said frog. Maybe you did up. Yeah, you did up above. Okay.
Yeah.
I couldn't even see that they were links. I took my glasses. I was starting to get a headache. So.
Yeah. Well, I want to tell y'all I appreciate everybody coming in tonight.
Yeah.
I think we had a pretty good Friday night live.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me as well, Ray. Sorry, a little late, man. But I just
Man,
had to work late and I was starving. Hadn't ate today, so I was
Hey,
like, damn.
that's fine. I had Sick on here with me till he passed out.
Yeah, he did awesome today. I was proud of him.
Yeah. All right, Frog. You're welcome. Frog, Harley Girl, Evil Rick, Lolly, Thick Salty Badger, Road Reality, John, the retired rider. We had a lot of people here tonight.
Damn right. Have a short drop in 2 minutes for another chance for free. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So look out for the short on the
Yeah.
Salty Badger channel.
Please change the location.
I think there was a link just put out.
Tap might want to double.
Yeah, I'll put your own links out here too. If you got a wrench, you can do it.
Sure, given account info. I believe he changed. Okay. Dying breed.
Giving accurate information.
Evil Rick.
You at least don't get caught being bad. Right on. That's good advice, man.
Yeah, man.
All right.
All right, everybody. Appreciate it. Peace out. We'll see y'all tomorrow night.
I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna. I got big job to do. I don't want to be.
Yeah,
take a break on it Saturday. Yeah, I'm kind of lived out actually.
Yeah, and we got a lot to do tomorrow and too, so I probably wouldn't been here no how. So
It's all good, man.
it's all good.
Take a little break and hit it hard next week, maybe. We'll see what happens.
That's right. That's right. Y'all just keep your eye on the.
Got a coffee in the morning. Somebody wants to come by. I think I had all 5 people here today. So
Yeah. Now
I
I won't
don't
be
care.
there. Yeah.
It's just saying.
Yeah, I won't be there in the morning. I won't be
No,
here.
that's all right. Peace out. Bye bye.
Peace out, everybody. Ding, 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 ding.